Alright, let's check it out. This is Cave Story. A good game. It's a game made in 2004 by a Japanese fella who goes by the name Studio Pixel. It was picked up by Nicholas, who is a kind of controversial publishing company. And
mostly hated, I think. But
yeah,
like basically, if you know what's up with them, then you think they're bad, and then if you don't think they're bad, it's just because you don't know yet.
Yeah. Like every news you hear about Nicholas is just bad. It's just downhill. But yeah, they picked up this game in 2010, made Cave Story Plus, which is actually pretty good. But the issue is Cave Story Plus runs at 60 frames per second, as like compared to this game running at 50, and like nothing was changed, so it's just 20% faster.
Yeah,
So we're playing the original.
It's not a fair race between them. And then it got even worse between Cave Story Plus on PC versus Switch, because you can just hold down a button and it accelerates text faster than you can see, which shaves 10 minutes off of the world record compared to this very same game.
Yeah, which already shaves up 10 seconds from the original.
Minutes.
Oh, minutes, yeah. Alright, I think everyone's ready. So like I said, Marshmaster, top left, who is gonna have audio. Blind, Maxale. Maxale was like almost blind. Kieran H is blind, and someone 325 I don't think is blind. And I don't know why someone 325's screen is like slightly different. We'll figure it out.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Another key difference between Plus and this version of Cave Story that we're doing right now is it's different translation. Nicalis redid the translation when they ported Cave Story Plus, which, in my opinion, is the worst translations because we miss out on some of the most notable lines.
Yeah, we're gonna get it pretty early. We're gonna get it pretty early.
I can kick this bot if we're ready.
Yeah, I don't know. Joke Buster is being weird.
Somebody is.
Yeah,
still
get rid of the bot. Alright, we're just about ready to start.
It's not working. The bot's.
It's too strong.
The bot's become
what
too
is it?
powerful.
What's the command?
Force ready? Or force quit? Or force leave? I don't know. Need something with force.
Oh no, somebody gave Joke Buster a little gun. He's coming after us.
Force unenter?
Someone call Alpha.
There's no list of like mod commands anywhere on the website or whatever either, so I never know where to reference stuff. This is ancient knowledge passed down from years of
Okay.
just a community.
Not overwrite all. That's what Freeball says.
Perfect.
There we go.
I feel like some kind of like novice mage who never had a wizened master to show me how to actually control the powers that I have within, and I need to rediscover them.
Interesting. Why is someone 325 skipping the intro cutscene?
The intro cutscene that you're not supposed to be able to skip.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Already
Seems
starting.
likely someone is really not blind to this game.
But yeah, we see Kazuma there talking to a computer, saying he'll eat a roach, I guess, maybe. And then we go over to this little robot, jumping around in the cave. A couple of things are introduced immediately. You have an air meter when you're underwater. And if that runs out, you die. It's bad. Don't run out. We also see spikes. Spikes are bad. Don't touch spikes.
Yeah. Yes, we know that.
Yet, the very first set of spikes are at the bottom of like a kind of steep hill, and yes, exactly. Marshmaster is showing us. This is basically a tutorial on spikes and movement. You have a lot of momentum in this game, and you have a lot of it barreling down this hill, and it's very common to die to these spikes.
The physics are so weird. Like all of the jumping physics is so unusual or platform.
It's
Yeah.
a bit floaty.
It's quite unlike anything I've played in any other game, really.
So we see Max Hill and someone both getting our first weapon, the Polar Star. It's a little pea shooter. Doesn't do much, although it does introduce the fact that we can level up our weapons. We see these little Doritos hopping around everywhere when we kill enemies. And if we get enough of those, we upgrade our weapon to the next level. If we take damage, we lose the XP for our current weapon. Which is bad. You don't want that.
Maxiel chasing one of these Doritos around. It is really interesting to me in the context of a blind race to see how the players approach leveling up their weapons and then keeping them leveled up. If you are blasting through everything, you can take some hits and you'll sort of refill as you go, but it's hard to blast through everything if you're not already level 3. So like once you kind of fall behind on the power curve, it can be difficult to catch up, and it would definitely make a boss fight way harder and way longer. So there's going to be this kind of snowball effect, I guess, with keeping weapons powered up as you go.
Yeah. For a case in point, the second boss we're probably going to see today, the difference between having level 2 or level 3 Polar Star on that one specific boss is roughly double the fight.
Right, so
It takes a lot.
story in this game. We are a robot. We're in some cave. We don't know how we got there. And we come to this village. This is the Mimiga village. Mimiga are these rabbit-looking things. Like this guy, for example. His name is King. He's the protector of the village after the previous protector kind of died. And he's angry because Sue, who's also Mimiga apparently, she's an outsider, is what he says. And he's gonna cause the doctor to come and take the Mimiga away. Which is bad. We don't want that to happen.
Yeah, the game drops you in with a lot of these names, and you don't really know a lot for the beginning. You're just going.
But
But
Toroko
it's worth
doesn't.
noting.
Toroko doesn't want to betray Sue. She has the key to Arthur's house, who's the old protector guy who died, and Sue is in there, and so King wants the key.
So for progression, Maxiel has actually done the right thing. Immediately gone to the reservoir, which is where you need to go in order to get
the
this
locket.
little charm here, the locket, right?
It's the silver locket.
I've been playing in Japanese for a while. I've forgotten a lot of the English names.
And once Maxwell is gonna exit out of the reservoir, but actually someone 3-5 finding a life capsule. That's the only one in this village, so good find. Here's Toroko again, King is trying to get the key, but not very successful.
I expect probably everyone's going to talk to everyone in this village. They're just going to do it in a different order.
Yeah. Getting a little bit more background on the lore. Someone 325 talking to Yamashita, learning about flowers and how red flowers are bad news.
Oh yeah,
It's not foreshadowing at all.
yeah, we don't grow any red flowers here. Oh, someone found the map. I didn't expect anyone to find the map, to be honest.
Incredible.
The map is kind
Yeah.
of useless.
It has one use case that I know of, and that's in Plus. You can use it to do some of the skips
Okay.
that you can't because the frame rate difference.
So it's not going to be a factor twice over in this race.
Not at all.
It's not the version they're on, and even if they were, they wouldn't know how to do it.
Alright, someone 3-5 is gonna find the locket, so is Marshmaster. And Kieran does not have it, because the room Kieran is in is where someone 3-5, Maxale, and Marshmaster have to go. As we can see, Maxale found Toroko, shot her in the face, which calmed her down, I guess, as it does. And,
Pea shooter, man.
and here we go. Pendant, and we're gonna see a new character. Oh.
Boom. Boom.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
It's the translation everyone likes.
I love it.
I love the character portrait all zoomed in on the part of his face.
Yeah.
It's just inherently very funny.
I believe Maxwell has
And now
audio.
another character, Misery, just stealing Toriko. She's gone.
I don't know. Yeah, Misery thought that was Sue, but it's not. So they took the wrong one. And Balrog asks Maxale, "Hey, wanna fight?" And he says no. And that's the smart thing to do because it's way faster not to fight.
Yeah, you could just straight up leave.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, okay."
No consequence
Well,
whatsoever.
let's see if someone also doesn't want to fight Balrog. You get like 5 XP from doing it, so it's not worth it at all.
I'm not sure these people are blind at all. What kind of blind player doesn't say, yes, I want to fight to every encounter?
Yeah, gotta beat the enemy early.
I mean, if you take the time to actually read it, then you would probably be like, well, I'm gonna try this, and we're gonna see what happens. But I was sure at least someone was gonna just be mashing the button, and it defaults to yes.
Let's see if Marshmaster does it.
Yeah, come on, Marshmaster, fight Balrog. It's also good practice for all the other fights you're gonna do. You fight this guy a lot.
Recurring boss toaster.
Oh, Marshmaster fights Balrog! Hell yeah, let's go!
Let's go!
Fight the lunchbox!
So he doesn't do much in this fight. He just kind of runs around and jumps.
He jumps like every third cycle.
He's not that difficult, even with the level 1 Polar Star. However, he does still hit you kind of hard. I think it's like 3 damage per hit.
Nice cautious play from Marshmaster. Doesn't get hit.
Alright.
Was jumping over Balrog and not shooting down, so I was not aware maybe that this is a thing.
So Kieran almost drowned.
Oh.
Got to 1 air and made it out of the water.
Someone 3-5 went to Arthur's grave, where he hit his key for some reason. So now he's in the house that Sue is in. And there's a teleporter, so of course we take the teleporter. And we take the teleporter to the egg corridor. Okay, apparently it was called Egg Zone in the original translation.
So the crazy thing about Egg Corridor is this entire place is on a cycle. You see down here, there's this little thing called the basil. It looks like a giant spark riding across the floor. It's gonna hurt. If we read the sign above the teleporter, it would say, "Don't touch the basils."
I think it's
And,
it's the guy at the top talking to you, right? It's not a sign.
Yeah.
It's kind of disrespectful.
Alright, and normally it's a save for me, because I play on the practice ROM of the game. But now we can run through, fight all these little pests and elephants. Don't ask why they're elephants in the Egg Corridor. And this is where we're gonna level up our weapon for the first time. And now you can see it's got 2 shots instead of 1.
Double damage.
Which means double the damage, right?
Someone got that life up. Maxale is passing on it. Whether this is a choice or a, maybe didn't see it or is not sure exactly how to go down and get it.
Oh.
Don't know, but...
Yes, Sue! She's gonna fight Igor. Let's see how this goes. Oh! Oh! Oh, the 1, 2, 3. Not a good look for Sue. Oh, and one more.
Turns her back on him, too.
So yeah, this crazy-looking huge Mimiga thing has kidnapped Sue. Let's catch up.
Another detail is the computer inside Arthur's house if you take the time to read it, there's some familiar dialogue, and if you put it together, you'll realize Sue's been talking to Kazuma, who we saw briefly on the computer at the start of the game.
Well, at least Kazuma is trying to talk to Sue.
Yeah, that's true.
Sue isn't there.
But she's busy. Alright, now we have level 3 Polar Star on Max Ale. This thing's a beast.
Yeah, it's pretty good for like the standard weapon.
I used it basically until I traded it. Like I got a bunch of other stuff, and I was like, none of this is as good as the Polar Star.
Ah, you'd be surprised.
It's situational.
The second weapon we're gonna see, probably. It's optional, but I think they're gonna pick it up. It's stronger in total. I think someone 3-5 is, yeah, in this house can pick it up. Oh, reads the computer, giving him a hint about what to do, because this is the egg corridor. That means there's a lot of eggs. And some of these eggs don't look so good. Some of them grew strange things in them.
Abnormal condition.
So, you can see it was egg 1 and egg 6, which had abnormal condition. So maybe we should investigate those. Oh, here's the second weapon. The missile launcher.
The only one, at least in this wall, I think, that has... Well, I was going to say limited ammunition, but that's not true. The machine gun also, in a way, is limited.
It regenerates.
Yeah.
So
There's also a weapon
Different
you
sort
can
of
miss
system.
that you probably didn't get that also has limited ammo.
Yeah, I definitely did then.
Oh, where's someone? Oh, someone is going to number 6. This is a good choice. Because as you can see, number 6 grew a chest.
goodness.
It's an ID card. This is like a weird egg.
Very strange.
Yeah, you
Do
keep
you
saying
think-
grew, and I feel like that's probably not what happened. I don't know what did happen, but probably not that.
I mean, are you saying someone put the chest inside the egg? Why?
It's nonsense. Who do you think did it? Igor? Igor can't fit in the egg.
Igor is not looking so good.
I wonder if it had anything to do with those red pixels by his bed. I don't know. Probably not. That wouldn't make any sense.
No one has died to the Sparky thing yet. I'm
It's really
disappointed.
sad. The basil goes unfed.
Oh, Marsh, no, just go for it. Marsh is too scared.
So once you get the missile launcher, you get this sort of second weapon, and it's got limited ammo, so you probably don't want to be using it on these rando enemies through the egg corridor. But you probably want to level it up, so you get to this sort of fundamental mechanic of the game where you are killing things probably with a strong weapon, and then maybe switching to the other weapon on the fly, which you have buttons to do, when picking up the Doritos to upgrade it. So
Yeah.
that gets you a little bit familiar, at least with weapon switching, so that when you need to do it in a pinch, maybe you'll be a little more prepared.
Alright, here we go fighting Igor. Getting punched.
Yeah,
Did
you
really
shoot
good
it with all your
damage.
guns, and then you shoot it with the rest of your guns, and then it's over.
Oh,
Seeing the power of missile launcher at work here. And what's interesting is you can pick up the missile launcher at any chest that gives you a missile upgrade, which we will probably see one later in the next area.
look, Igor was a regular Mimiga all along. What happened to him?
Must have nothing to do with those red pixels by his bed over on Maxill's screen.
Oh, and
No,
we found
sir,
Sue.
not at all.
You came here to look for a dragon. Yes, these eggs are apparently dragon eggs. In order to escape from the island.
Oh, there it is. 100 damage from the Basil to Kieran.
Oh,
So proud. The basil eats well tonight. It's an instant kill, no matter what.
Right, so Sue doesn't know how to hatch the egg. Egg number 0, which apparently is the one furthest along or something. So she needs her brother's help, Kazuma, the guy we saw in the intro cutscene. So let's go back all of Egg Corridor to find Kazuma.
But it's not so bad now that we have our Polar Star leveled up and we have a missile launcher.
Yeah, in fact, it's Sue says she's looking to escape with the dragon from this island, and she's like, you know what? I'll let you come with me, and then takes off.
She asks you, "Oh, did you rescue me?" And then no matter what you say, she's angry about it. Oh, I don't need your help.
I could have taken him.
Yeah. I didn't just get punched 4 times, just without any reply whatsoever.
I didn't fight the equivalent of Rabbit Tyson. He wasn't that bad.
Igor is strong.
Yeah.
Alright, Maxwell has found the first egg, well, the 6th egg, which is the first one you should go into.
Hearing with the level 1 Polar Star still. Someone leveled down to level 2, but has, I think, kind of gone out of his way to get it back up to 3 here.
It's also worth mentioning that now that we have the missile launcher, some of the drops that would be hearts or Doritos are now just going to be missiles.
Yeah,
It
even if you're
replaces them
totally
in the-
full.
Alright, so Sue manages to contact her brother. They're having a good talk about mom and eggs. Stuff that brother and sister talk about. And then... I guess not yet. Kazuma's in Grasstown.
Yeah.
But before Sue can go into Grasstown, King appears. Spoiler. There!
There he is! It's him! He's there!
I knew you were coming! And they're gonna
I have-
take Sue away, because she's the reason Toriko has been kidnapped, and they're gonna try to, like do a prisoner exchange or something. A bit silly.
Yeah.
I don't think the plan is gonna work.
Yeah, well, the Doctor has been capturing Mimigas one by one for a while now because the village is entirely empty, and everyone, including the village hero, has been completely powerless to stop it. So it's clearly someone who wields great power over all of these characters, yet for some reason they feel like they have a bargaining chip here.
Yep, I'm stuck.
They're rabbits, it's fine.
Oh, but we can go. We can get Kazuma.
You have to actually talk to Sue before you can do that, or
The
No, you do.
teleporter location isn't there.
got it.
It's still identifying the path to Grasstown until you talk to her.
Marsha's shooting missiles at this barrier and at the Basil.
Alright, we're in Grasstown now.
There's a very puzzled Mimiga looking over there.
Santa.
You know, just gonna run in?
Someone doesn't even want to talk to Santa. Screw you.
No, the Atom's there anyway.
Oh, now he talks to Santa. Santa lost her key.
Boss fight for Max
His
Sale
key.
is being a lot more cautious, is hitting the, one missile at a time.
This could kill if it hits. Oh no, shoot it, shoot it! Oh god.
That was close.
Oh god.
Yeah, you say shoot it, and
Jump over
there
it.
are many projectiles that you could shoot in this game.
No!
Oh!
Tried to run away
So-
but got punched like Sue.
So an interesting fact about the Igor fight, he doesn't have a hitbox until he punches you. So you can be inside of him and shooting him until he punches you. And then he'll damage you a lot.
I don't think anyone would try to take advantage of that.
Yeah, no.
Not
Yeah, it's
intentionally,
just fun
anyway.
facts.
forget what I was gonna say. Oh well. We got a fireball for someone.
Oh, that was brutal. Hit by the little fly thing, insect, and then into the sparky thing.
You hate to see it.
Oh right, I remember. Maurice was saying, shoot it, shoot it. You can shoot a lot of projectiles and stuff that come your way in this game. So
We're gonna see that
It's-
in some of the fights, especially.
yeah, it's super important, and it makes like a really hard, like even like bullet hellish at time game a lot more manageable. But it also does mean that you need to constantly be putting a lot of effort towards hitting the attack button all the time, and it can be a little bit tiresome. But Maxale hasn't really learned this lesson yet, so it's going to be playing at a disadvantage until they do. Not any projectile, but lots of
A
them.
lot, yeah. So something interesting about the fireball is it changes damage values depending on whether or not it's traveling up and down a slope or falling. It does a lot of damage very quickly if you can shoot it down a slope.
7325 really wants to get past Chaco's house, but the fireplace is in the way, and apparently going through her fireplace is a common occurrence, so she knows if you get the jellyfish juice, you can put out the fire and go through like one time. And suddenly there's jellyfish everywhere. Convenient.
Yeah, she says aim for the big one.
It's got this nice, convenient block right here
Yeah.
to prevent it from falling on top of you unless you shoot it.
Someone not
Prison
checking
Ranger.
off the fake floor goal. Yeah, that's true. There's sort of one bit of environment kind of hinting that like, hey, you might fall through this, you might want to be careful, and then they put some spikes at the bottom of the fake floor. So, someone is trying to approach this from the left side. I tried this a couple times. It turns out there's a much easier approach from the right side.
I suppose.
Hey, Basil's nothing to fear.
It's such a
fine.
waste of time.
Marsh
It's
takes
so
one
bad.
look at Igor and is like, nope, and starts heading back, I assume, to the save point.
But you found
I'm
some
not
help.
ready for this.
But I mean, here's the save point right there. And we saw Maxale actually had to go back into X6 and 1 just to unlock this gate again, which took a long time.
I saved constantly when I played this game.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. There's no checkpoints.
Gets clipped on the jump, but only 2 damage.
Shoot, shoot, shoot! Oh, this works too. Oh, don't get punched. That's 5 damage.
The Polar
Ouch.
Star, if you hold the button, does it auto-fire?
No.
No.
Okay.
Shoot him!
Oh, shot in the back. Now, Marshmaster has something else to contend with. There are critters
Oh,
here in the boss fight.
they
I
cheated
came
themselves
through
into the
door
boss
with him.
room. What the hell?
They're kind of in the way when you go to jump over Igor.
Ooh, Mashmaster also doesn't shoot the projectiles. Oh, good shot by the rocket launcher there. Level 3, a lot of
Good
damage.
dodge, good dodge. There we go.
There goes Igor.
Marsh-
That's what you get for being angry.
Yeah, we saw some better movement with the dodge and stuff, but also we just saw faster button pressing. Cave Story's a bit of a masher's game, and you can really pump out a lot of damage if you can hammer on that button.
Alright. Someone getting the jellyfish juice.
Again. So probably got the charcoal. If you go to Santa's house and use the jellyfish on their fireplace instead, you get charcoal. Which we don't know what we need it for yet, but we will soon.
If they were
Sometimes-
really paying attention, they might have noticed a fireplace back in the Mimiga village.
I think
Which I
someone
went
3 to 5
all
is
the
not
way
blind.
back. Yeah,
For
but that's
Rick,
just it's a weapon, and it seemed bad. I don't. If there's a good use for it, then let me know. But I basically never used it.
What did you use?
it's not bad. The bubbler,
Yeah.
Oh, bubbler is alright.
it's not the best DPS option, but it's got uses.
It's funny.
It eats
It's bubbles.
projectiles.
It's just funny to use.
It ticks the bingo goal, the new bingo goal.
No, it doesn't, because use the bubbles effectively.
The door doesn't
Oh, wait,
open. But
we
hey,
changed
look!
It allows for bubble attacks. It's a
we
bingo
changed
revolution.
Incredible.
Someone 3 to 5 has found Kazuma, but he's stuck in this house. The door doesn't open. The key doesn't work.
Keyhole is rusted shut. Wonder how we fix a rusted keyhole. Do you think we shoot it?
We just have to break the door down. Well, we used
We
the
solved a lot of problems in this one, honestly.
motorbike, of course.
Just crash it right into the
Yeah.
wall.
I literally thought that was what was going to happen when I got there.
But no, we got to the left here. Someone 3 to 5 knows. It's the power room, I think.
Oh, Marshmaster is going to be okay.
That's interesting.
We're gonna turn the power on. That makes the
Oh no,
robot very angry. An intruder alert.
we've woken up
Tyranny
Malka.
slips and dies, and
Oh.
Maxale jumps down too early. Double deaths.
But wait, we're not fighting Malko, we're fighting Balrog again. Who's crushed poor Malko down into the ground.
Someone 3 to 5 completely lies to Balrog's face by saying that he didn't know that Toroko is Natsu.
What if someone just answers no to every possible question?
Oh, well,
Just a
he's-
robot that only knows one word.
Well,
and it's
that's the
no.
problem, because he's not gonna get the bad ending then.
Do you want to leave? No.
No? True that.
What are you, insane? Oh wait, no, that's not true. We know that someone knows more than one word because he's saved.
Wanna save? No.
God no. Single segment.
Ear rolls down the robot's cheek as it only knows one command. Do you want to save? No.
No, no. What do you mean, no, no?
It's reminding me of the intro to Crosscode. Yes. What?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? Yes.
Yeah.
What's
Right.
your name? Yes.
Alright, so we rescued Mako from Balrog, the lunchbox. And Mako is like, hey, wanna build a bomb? And we're like, hell yeah! So we gotta collect
Explosives.
some ingredients for a bomb, one of which is jellyfish juice, of course. And then the charcoal, that someone already has. And then something called gum base, which I have no idea what it's even supposed to be, but hey, we're gonna get it.
The gun base makes sense. It's just like raw gum.
Ah,
Yeah, it's like the base with which to
it's like
build
the
the bomb.
C4.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, yeah, so we do have the charcoal, because someone 3 to 5 probably knew to get it. And then we're gonna get some more jellyfish juice here, because you need jellyfish juice for everything in this world.
It's a very valuable substance. Maxale beating Igor.
Oh, nice.
Marshmaster making it back to Mimiga Village.
To be fair, I also had the charcoal. I didn't know why. I didn't know. I, didn't,
Okay.
I was just like,
So
we'll see.
luckily, there's a fan here, so that we don't have to use the jellyfish juice to get to the point where we have to use the jellyfish juice, because that would be a problem. You can only have one jellyfish juice.
It's very important. You can hold down the jump button in order to jump higher.
Oh yeah.
yeah. I was running that through my head because I was it's pretty rare that I remember details in a video game, and it's why I'm not very good at blind racing. But I was definitely like, how am I supposed to carry the jelly past that point? And then when I turned on the fans, it all became clear.
There's a chest right there. I wonder what's in it. It's a missile capacity increase.
Nice. Did you go into the execution chamber yet?
No.
I don't know why that's a thing in Grass. Grasstown is like a dark place for some reason.
Just a bit. No, we're in the Grasstown hut.
Oh,
There's a
the whole
chest,
game's
and it
kind
has
of a
more
dark
missiles.
place.
Oh.
But wait,
Whoa!
it's an enemy.
Who is this?
It's dead is who it is.
Yeah. Wasn't very
Someone
impressive.
definitely doesn't know. Question mark pops up when you try to investigate.
Alright, here's the execution chamber. It's just kind of a puzzle.
Because I am stupid, I looked at it and went, oh, it's a puzzle. Like, I didn't blow it the first time I went in, and then I shot the wrong one anyway.
It's a valuable lesson that you can step on enemies sometimes. A lot of the time, actually.
I guess I didn't think I'd be able to kill the guys that dropped down.
Hmm.
So I was like, well, I gotta get that guy out of the way. So I shot the right one first, and then that's it. It was over.
Sort of like they were thwomps in most Mario games.
Alright,
Just invincible.
here's the hardest jumps in the game. These stupid fans. I hate them.
Not that bad. Not
I
that
hate
bad
'em.
if you remember to hold down the jump button.
Yeah,
There you go.
This one is impossible. Oh, that looks good. Ah, first try.
Easy.
But I don't think someone... Yeah, someone didn't get the key. This is the gum room. It's a room for gum. And
They have to go back to talk to Cosmo in order to get the key.
he doesn't have the... yeah, he doesn't have the gum key. Gotta talk to Kazuma here. What? Explosives? Hell yeah! That's what he says. Here's some gum
Never-
key.
Glad
Never
he's on
mind
board
the
with it.
facts.
Because
he-
you were
he's
definitely
startling
gonna
it.
blow it open, regardless of what he said.
And never mind the fact that we have a portable missile launcher on our backs.
No, that
we need
is-
a
doesn't work.
specialized explosive in order to get this door open.
See if he does these jumps again.
I'll say the jumps themselves aren't that bad. It's the cost of failing
Ooh,
them
good
it's
jumps.
pretty bad. It's a shame.
Alright, it's the gum room. This room totally will not spawn a boss. Ignore the fans and the big open space.
It's a big square room. No, it's
Oh,
fine.
it's Misery. Wait, do we know her name? I guess we do.
Yeah, we know her name.
Alright, it's Misery. She's obviously one of the Doctor's lackeys. So is Balrog. They have kind of a Team Rocket dynamic going on.
Yeah, he's clearly number 2 though, because like she's like, take care of this, and she leaves, and he's like, what? Oh man, and then like he doesn't even fight you if you say no, because he just doesn't care.
Here we go. This is the
And
fight
now
against
he's a
Balrog.
frog.
It's Balrog. Ooh, good rockets. Nice rockets. But
Solid hits, solid hits.
kind of running out of
Also
ammo.
only vulnerable when he opens his mouth.
Yes.
It was 4 jumps, I think, when he opened his mouth.
It's
but
just when you
it's
run-
not
go
jumps.
behind
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, good rockets.
Very nice, very nice.
But now he's
That was
out of
just-
rockets.
Walking through someone's thought process, because he waited until the frog got all the way to the very edge of the screen to do anything.
Ooh, good hit.
Because
That's
he
a-
takes damage.
Oh, with the fireball, that's a good choice. Fireball does more damage.
Fireball is excellent choice on this boss.
Alright, one more cycle. Oh! We're gonna get more frogs.
So many frogs.
Getting a bit hit here, but seems to be safe. Oh, this is not gonna work. Oh, it is gonna work. That was a good jump.
It's easy.
Oh, with the rockets.
There we go.
Balrog goes down. Stupid lunchbox. So yeah, we got everything now. We got charcoal, jellyfish juice, and gum base. Now we can build a bomb.
I wonder what kind of bomb we're gonna make.
A gum bomb.
Is it a special? It just looks like a grenade or something.
Yeah, I was gonna lampshade the fact that we're using a grenade, which does not have any right to open a door, in order to as some sort of specialized door opening bomb. No, it's a grenade.
Oh,
It's a
Martin
grenade
Masters
made out of gum.
is trying so hard to get this jump from the left side, and it's possible. I'm pretty sure you have to do what is it, like frame perfect to jump out of one of these one tile gaps with a thing above you.
Yeah, and then hold right so you can get in above again.
And probably you need to not do a full jump or you'll bump your head on the ceiling.
Alright, let's go save Kazuma. He's been waiting. He almost resorted to eating cockroaches.
But he would if he had to.
Yeah. Oh. Ta-da! It's me!
We blew
Woohoo!
the rust off that lock for sure.
It's Kazuma Sakamoto, brother of Sue Sakamoto.
Wait, what's this? Who is this?
It's Professor Brewster.
Talk to a scientist.
So they're talking. Oh yeah.
You gotta
That's
stop.
true.
You've lost control.
So they say, "Oh, I escaped." So they were prisoners by the doctor. Who is this doctor person?
All we know is that we have to stop him. We don't know why we're here, only that we must kill.
Yeah, we gotta save the Mimigas. They're cute.
Cute little
They look
bunny
like
rabbits
bunnies, yeah.
that are apparently related to humans.
Are they?
I mean, Sue's related to Kazuma. She's a bunny.
Oh, true, yeah. That's weird.
Very strange.
Thankfully, the motorbike is used.
Won't stop.
Good frog dodge.
Alright, we're going back to Mimiga Village to talk to Sue about what we can do to stop the evil doctor from stealing all the Mimigas.
I'm very proud of someone for not falling into big red spikes.
Yep, that was my first death.
Maybe
And
he
it
falls
was my
in this
second and maybe third. I like.
It's a lot of death attributed to big red spikes in this game.
one. The game does warn you. There's like a sign. Hey, this will kill you.
Spikes are bad.
Oh yeah. I misspoke earlier. It's not a tutorial on the fake floor. It's a tutorial on spikes are deadly, and it's just there's some spikes in Santa's house in
Yeah.
the corner.
Like a museum.
Yeah.
Over here I have my deadly insta-kill spikes. Ooh.
Oh,
Just
fire,
lures.
Maxale scouting out the fake floor with the fireball weapon. Love that.
Good strategy there. Oh, big red spikes are fine. Just don't jump in them.
Motorbike doesn't look so hot anymore.
Everyone, a moment of silence for the poor motorbike.
Oh, Marshmaster misses the jump, but sees the way to go to finally get this life capsule.
Alright, so Sue has convinced King and the guy who's always doing the finger gun that actually the doctor wants to kidnap the Mimiga to use them as weapons. By feeding them red flowers, they become like rabid and weird, like Igor and that other guy in the grass townhouse. So we have to stop the doctor from kidnapping the Mimiga and feeding them red flowers. What's the guy's name? The guy with the finger gun.
I don't know.
I can look it up. Give me a second.
Well, it's not that important. But like
I
I'm
mean, I'm already
drawing
on
a
the
total
story.
blank on that guy. He doesn't really do much. He's just blocking the door. That's like his achievement in this game. But yeah, so turns out there's a storehouse with a lot of red flower seeds in it that the doctor's trying to get into. It's in the sand zone. We're gonna go there to try to, I don't know, burn the flowers, I guess.
That seems like a good idea. His name is Jack, by the way.
Jack?
Jack.
Not ever remember that.
Never saw that one coming. Is this the part where he goes to fight Chaos? After he gets off this island?
Oh, 7325 is gonna get the bubbler. It's the bubbler.
Very nice. It's a weapon that doesn't do much to start with, but once you get to level 3, it forms a shield of bubbles around you that fire off like little flechettes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a very aesthetically pleasing weapon.
It's just a fun. It's not very good, especially against bosses because it's like all over the place. But it's just fun to use.
For me, the amount of killing a weapon does is directly proportional to how much fun it is to
Well,
use.
but if there's a lot of enemies, then it does some killing.
There is one weapon in this game that I will rate as, I think, third or fourth best, just because of what the level 3 does.
Alright, we're in the sand zone. We meet a strange character who looks kind of like us. But they're not very interested in talking to us, so we just keep going.
A little bit of cheeky jumping. And there's a bar
It's
in
a
the
bar.
desert.
Yeah, of course. The desert has like 2 buildings. One of them is a bar. Alright, this is Curly. Curly Brace. She protects the Mimiga, and she thinks we want to not protect the Mimiga, so she tries to kill us. Rockets do
It's
not
also
work
noting-
against her for some reason.
Because she has some sort of air bubble surrounding her. That's not important for
I mean-
later.
Makes no sense at all. Also, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's the air tank that's doing it.
Alright, we have murdered all the Mimiga. Hell yeah. No, of course not.
We've killed all the colons. How could we?
Oh, you can say yes to like, oh, are you gonna kill all the Mimiga now? Yes. And then she goes, well. And then you just talk to her again and say, wait, no, I mean no. I misspoke.
Someone 325 keeping the polar star.
Oh, keeping? Really? So after
Keeping.
beating Curly, she offers to trade you her machine gun for your Polar Star. And I expect everyone to do it, but like I said, I don't think someone 3-5 is blind.
Yeah, I definitely did it because I know it's the thing that lets you fly, basically. So I was like, hell yeah,
It's
finally.
good. It's good.
The machine gun in this game is the best.
I mean, for speedrunning, sure, but I think the Spur is better. Just casually. I like the Spur.
Value better.
Anyway, someone
that
3-5
one
I'll
like
forgot
a
the
respect
dog.
a spur.
There was a dog in the back room. Someone 3-5 didn't take the dog.
Yeah, you have to talk to one of the 3 NPCs, and it's the one furthest to the left, so it's probably the last one you talk to, says like, oh, you want to go see Jerma?
Jenka.
Jenka.
Jerma is a Twitch streamer.
Okay. That's horrible. I feel awful.
I didn't expect Maurice to know who Germa was, I'm gonna be honest.
I did realize it as soon as I said it, and was hoping no one else knew. Anyway, I was too distracted thinking about like who is she? Because I know who she is really, but I forget if they tell you.
She's just an old lady.
Yeah, she's an old
She's
lady.
an old lady.
He has the key to the storehouse for some reason.
Yeah,
a mystery.
and she wants the dog, and you should probably bring the dog with you. So a little bit unfortunate.
Alright, so every time you go into those little sand pits where there's a skull, so this one would be safe actually, but like if there's a skull and you walk on the sand, one of those crocodiles is gonna pop up and bite your ass. And it actually hurts quite a lot and takes a lot of your levels.
Alright, here's Misery again. And we're in a square arena this time. This time it's happening.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Oh, it's not. Alright, this
Sand
is
crab!
Omega?
It's Omega.
Yeah. Weird name. All these robots have weird names in this game. But yeah, you just shoot it a bit. At first it's simple like this, it will sometimes shoot projectiles up like this. You can shoot the red ones, but not the brown ones.
And now someone.
Oh, with the
using-
bubbler. Hell yeah.
The bubbler! The bubbler strats! I love it!
OP. Oh, and then it starts jumping around. And you still shoot it. It doesn't really change the fight all that much. You try to avoid it jumping on you because that hurts.
Yeah, I never really saw what it did because I saw that shooting was an option, and so that's what I did, and then it was gone.
Yeah.
Myth immediately going towards the murder option.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a friend of mine crank dead speedruns this game, and so I know that a lot of boss fights
You know
Can
what to
be-
shoot.
promptly resolved by getting up very close and hitting buttons as hard as you can.
You just face roll the shoot button as fast as humanly possible in order to resolve most boss fights. Which weapon you're using depends on which boss.
Yeah, but like I don't know that, right? I'm just using whatever, and it still worked out plenty fine for me.
Right, so we have defeated Omega, which for some reason opens the path. I don't know why, to be honest. Oh, Maxi fell in the spikes.
It did it. The spikes feed on blood. Robot blood.
That's why they're red.
Maxale and Kieran H pretty close. I'm not sure exactly how far back Maxale's gonna get sent from this death. I think, okay, needs to get jellyfish again for the first time.
Alright, use these sunstones that open for some reason. There's probably some reason for it, but I forgot it. It's just the curse has been lifted, or...
I think the seal has been lifted or something along those lines is what the text box says. Which makes sense. It's sealed up because apparently there's a cranky old lady down here.
Yeah. This is Jenka. She's a cranky old lady.
And she doesn't care who
Oh,
we are. And
she
she's
doesn't
never seen
even
us
tell-
before
what?
Because we don't have a dog.
Really? She doesn't even tell
Yeah.
you, go get my dogs, you stupid robot? I thought she would say that much at
Do
least.
the other dogs appear if you don't bring the first dog?
No, you need the first dog.
Oh,
Really?
this is really bad for someone.
I didn't know that either.
I'm pretty sure you need the first.
I always took the dog with me.
Because that prompts her to say, find the other dogs. And that's...
Well, yeah, but like, maybe she could say, who are you? I don't know you, I want my dogs.
This is easily solved by someone going to find another dog, hopefully. Like, wow, what's that paw print block up there?
Well, no, but you just
That's
said
really
they don't
easy to
spawn,
miss.
didn't you?
I think he means the mystery of whether or not they spawn or not the problem that someone is facing of I can't progress, which looks like is going to get shortly resolved because generally when you feel like you've missed a trigger to make something happen, talking to NPCs is a good place to start.
Oh, jeez. Maybe guys saying our real mummy was killed by robots. Kind of dark.
This whole game is dark. To be like I'm not even joking. Like there's a melancholy feel to basically everything but the music in this game.
Even some of the music.
We got the dark.
Like, quiet's pretty depressing in context.
So, someone 3 to 5 forgot to take Curly's panties, though. If you go in the wall, there's Curly's panties for some reason. It doesn't do anything. It's just...
No, it's just an aesthetic item.
You could just get
Just
it.
like,
Chaco's
just
lipstick.
like how if you sleep in Chaco's bed, you get the lipstick
Yeah.
as well.
There's a lot of those. There's also like the medals that do nothing.
Yeah, the hard medal that you get for beating
Oh.
Last Cave Hard.
Huzzah! We're gonna fight this guy for a third time. But not this time.
Okay, so now we know that Misery is the granddaughter to Jenka. And that she thinks every one of them is stupid.
Alright, so... Balrog wants the key to the flower storehouse. Because the doctor wants them. But Jenka doesn't want to give them to Balrog. So now we have to collect doggos. It doesn't really say why, it's just like the thing we can do. Oh, what's going on?
No, she asks us, there are 4 more of my dogs, please.
Oh
go.
yeah, but like, it's not like if you do this I will give you the key, it's just...
No, you're being a
Get my
nice
doggos.
robot person.
Get my doggos.
Looks like Kieran H. crashed? Press escape twice? I don't know.
Maybe he wants
Bill
Chaco's
has
lipstick.
a save.
Oh, the bubbler, I love it.
It's so good.
Such a
I
fun
can
weapon.
fly.
Is it Pierce? Like, I get
No.
the appeal of you can have all the bubbles gather up and then you can send them all in one wave, so if you're ever stuck waiting for whatever reason, you could be charging up potential damage. But other than that,
Yeah,
it's kind of bad. I
it's
don't know.
not great. Like, it's just fun to use, I think. Oh, here's a
The
dark.
weapon doesn't have to be good to be fun.
Oh no, the dog went into the really dark room.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh no, don't go on the skull. We learned that that's bad.
So now is one of the times where the map system is very helpful.
I mean, it's also not that complicated.
You're walking around in the dark.
Yeah, someone 3 to 5 knows this game. You know, like, he knew to go, like, leftish.
Very good.
Yeah, I jumped right once and was like, I see this fan, I know it's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway, and then went left.
Oh, that's a fan? I always thought it was just water.
No, it's a crocodile.
That makes sense. So, in the Switch version, the newest version of this game, you can carry all the dogs at once, and it becomes like a tower of puppies.
So I knew that. I had seen that visual of a tower of puppies on a character's head before, because, I don't know, it's very striking, I guess. But I wasn't sure if it was a thing, if I was making it up, so I never went and tried to see if I could do it. Thank you for clarifying this.
So, on an interesting note, because Prism Ranger mentioned it, all of this music done by Pixel himself, made with a custom program by himself.
Yeah.
And I think at some point the man said, "Oh, I don't know how to make music." To which everybody pointed at this OST and said, "You lie."
Right, so Summon 3 to 5 has 2 puppies. Jenga always says stuff. I wanted to read what she says, but I forgot about it. Because she drops like a bunch of lore on you.
Yeah, she explains the reason
crown?
why she doesn't want to.
She
I don't
ex-
think the crown yet, but
Okay.
she's talking about why the red flowers are bad.
I mean, we knew that, right? That's
But
why
why
that's
they're
why we're
bad.
here.
Like, she explains about, have you ever seen a Mamiga after it eats red flowers?
Well, yeah, we killed one.
Well, we don't know that. The chat knows it. We know it because we keep on talking about it. But the player would not associate the red petals with the other enemies normally, I think. Because I didn't get it until a bit from now. Oh, hell's not that bad. You can do it. I believe in you.
The Grassland adventures continue for everyone but someone 325.
Karen falling into one of the deep pits with spikes.
Let's see how
I
Maxwell
hate
does
these.
against these jumps. Oh wait, he doesn't have the fans on, so he's not gonna do well against these jumps at all.
I hate these parrots, man. These are the worst enemies.
The bubbler is good for this. You can just keep bubbling. They just die. It's funny.
That's true. It does kind of float above you sort of randomly when you fire it a bunch of times. So it kind of gets up and hits that
Ooh.
space kind of diagonally above you,
Maxell
which none of your
crushed
other
by the
weapons really do.
crests.
Yeah.
Your fireball will arc up a tiny little bit, but you've really got a blind spot, and these parrots love to swoop in on that diagonal.
This is a strange building.
Are we gonna
Oh,
another
there's a
puppy?
dog here. And there's wall save points.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just some reason you have to shoot the things. Puzzle.
I don't want to make it obvious.
And so that's the third doggo. I don't think he picked up the doggo on the ground. Doggo is annoying.
So fast.
Yeah, I had the blaster, so I was being airborne a lot of the time. So I didn't even see him until the return trip, exactly like this for someone. I also didn't know exactly how the crocodiles worked, so I was terrified to touch the floor whatsoever, even though probably the dog would have triggered whatever crocodiles were around.
There's actually texts. I did not know that. For when you already have a dog and you interact with the dog.
Oh, so someone actually would have caught the annoying dog, but
Yeah,
not going to get credit for it.
good
The
timing.
one's all you can manage.
Alright, let's see what Jenka says. I'm interested what kind of lore we're getting. One of my puppies. Oh yeah. So, what is like the really old story? I think robots were sent to this island to destroy something, and the Mimiga were also there, so the robots kind of killed the Mimigas too. And being backed in a corner, the Mimigas ate the red flowers in order to give them strength, but it put them into a frenzy, and they all died.
Yeah.
So sad.
No, going for the hidden wall dog now.
It's the free one.
God, what is?
Oh, there's no dog.
what is
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's in the chest.
Dog is in the
Dog's
treasure
in the
chest.
And the chest is gone. The chest is just a dog.
Yeah, it was a mimic. This is just a mimic.
It's a dog.
Aaron H solves the puzzle room in the execution chamber.
It didn't get executed.
Maxale looking kind of low on health.
Oh,
Yeah, the enemies who shoot when you hit them.
those ghosts.
Yeah, this game is really visually busy. All the particle effects everywhere, all the time. It's really hard to keep track of a lot of the action. So I didn't even realize what was happening to me for the first couple of interactions with these things. But then even once you know what's going on, it's hard to see the projectile that comes out when you hit them.
Oh, I've forgotten to mention, because I still have the Cave Story website up. Each one of the dogs has a name.
They all have like regular names, and then one of them is called Mick.
Yeah, it's Hajime, Nene, Mick, Shinobu, and Kake.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you meant by regular name.
Well, yeah, like
People
Japanese
are named
names.
Mick. What do you mean?
Japanese names, yeah.
And then one of them is Mick. Funny. But yeah, someone has the last dog. But Jenka already told him she's not giving him the key. Because opening the storehouse with all the red flower seeds, that's a terrible idea. Just gonna cause the same tragedy back when all the robots killed all the Mimigas.
Reasonable idea on her end.
Oh no!
Max only 1 health.
Oh!
Didn't even really see what.
Yeah, I think it was a
Those-
projectile, I was confused
That
too.
was one of the bubbles that he shoots.
But yeah, Balrog stole the key. And now the doctor, who wants the flowers to, like, feed the Mimigas some flowers, can get all the flowers he wants. This is bad. Let's go there quick,
It's awful.
before something bad happens.
We gotta stop him.
Yeah?
Aaron H quicker on the trigger, able to put Balrog down despite, I don't know, not really dodging much better than Maxale was, just when you end the fight before it matters, still come out on top.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of the bosses can be solved by, hey, I'm in your face and I'm pressing buttons really fast. And then they die.
Yeah, and it's also, the benefit is you have some iframes after you get hit, and like often the best thing that you can be doing with those iframes is using them to safely hit the boss from up close. So you're like right in the boss's face, all ready to take the most advantage of when you do get hit, if you get hit. So it just works out really well.
And answering a question in chat. Yes, there's a life potion.
Oh, did
It's called
someone
a
get
life
it?
Jar.
Did someone get it?
Someone had to have gotten it. He talked to Jenka afterwards.
Okay, yeah. You talked to
And you can
Jenka.
only get it by talking to Jenka here and by talking to her dog before.
Yeah, the dog
You add
waits before the rocket.
The dog can speak English,
Yeah, it's a good dog.
or Japanese rather.
Oh,
You taught it
Mick
speak?
talks English. Also, if someone 3 to 5 had the machine gun, this section would be a lot easier.
I see. He leaves one projectile just bouncing on the side of the stage. Or did, at least. Just happened to be positioned perfectly.
Just nailed him in the clouds.
Maxell doesn't have a lot of HP.
Nope. Oh, has not been collecting those life capsules. It's really costing.
Yeah. Alright. Summon 3D5 has made it to the storehouse. Let's see. Nothing bad is happening inside. Oh, it's the
Nothing
doctor!
horrible. It's that evil smug jerk.
The doctor. He has found the flowers. Time to try out what happens when you eat some flowers. Let's get Toroko. We need a test subject.
Even if you didn't have every character in the game telling you how bad the doctor is, you immediately know he's the bad guy when his glasses are covered with that sheen that prevents you from seeing his eyes.
Now, King, being an absolute boss, takes out Balrog in one hit.
Yeah, King has a sword. He's cool.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna win.
Ah,
Oh,
got wrecked by Misery in one hit, so... Like, Misery could wreck Balrog in like,
Yeah,
one divided by, I don't know.
a whole magnitude
Yeah.
less than a hit.
and now here's the gatekeeper boss. Here's enraged Toriko.
Yeah, Toroko is tough. These blocks do a lot of damage. 10 damage per hit. You really don't want to get hit by those.
She is very unkind at the moment.
But Summon 3-5 has a lot of health. Oh, got hit by another block. Oh, with the bubbler. This is the worst weapon I could think of right now.
This is not good for this situation.
Is everything else leveled down, maybe? So if you get hit, I
Yeah.
don't know if we mentioned that, but like if you get hit, it will level down your weapon.
Polar Star still 3.
Oh, Polar Stars. Yeah, just go Polar Star on his ass.
We're doing it. Yeah.
It is looking
I like this cross under strat.
Yeah, this is great.
This is the strategy.
Alright, there we go.
There
We
we
killed
go.
Toroko. Hell yeah! There's no victory music. It just says
It's not
defeated Toroko.
It is not a hell yeah moment.
Frenzied Toroko. No music.
She's gone.
Let's talk to King before we leave. King is dead. Will you avenge me? Hell yeah! We got a sword! Oh, blade. Sorry.
Yeah, it has more dignity than a regular sword.
So before we can leave... before we can leave, Balrog catches us. So does Misery. And... teleports us away to the labyrinth. And then Balrog is like, ha, that's funny, but he also teleports him.
My, that felt refreshing.
Alright, and so we are in the labyrinth.
Which is the first named place that the pastebin says you should look out.
Oh yeah.
There are some requisites for the best ending, and if you're like me, you're nervous that you're gonna blow past it and miss it.
Yeah.
So you keep looking at this pastebin the entire race, and you're like, "What is it? What is it again? Labyrinth zone. Okay." And then you're like, "I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet."
I tried to make it like really obvious, like, hey, after you... So in the pastebin it says, after you defeat Monster X, which could be anything, but then it says it's a big tank thing. Then you have to do something. So until we find a big tank thing called Monster X, we're safe.
Yeah, Maurice did a good job on the write-up. And more credit to Maurice. These backgrounds have been just a delight as the players progress. I'm enjoying this.
This is something Speed Gaming used to do back in the day.
Yeah, I know, for Zelda 2 races and stuff.
Yeah.
That's where I got the idea. Alright, so the Labyrinth Zone. This is like the... kind of the trash heap of the island. This is where all the... Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
Trash.
God.
Start out, Basil.
That was a trash
100 damage?
compactor. That was 200
That's
damage even.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
He was rent asunder.
The labyrinth.
Yeah, it's where all the trash gets sent.
Do you think Cosmo would try to eat one of these roaches?
We don't have any roaches yet, it's just these purple guys.
Are those roaches?
They could be. We don't know what roaches look like on this island. After all, the bunnies can talk.
But they're Mimiga, they're not bunnies.
Yeah, the Mimiga. Very different.
We also have the blade. That's another new thing. It has only one projectile on screen at a time. So if you're a dirty masher like me, you immediately become aware of the drawbacks of this weapon. But it does a lot of damage, and if you're up close, you know, that projectile limit doesn't matter as much. So it's super good at close range.
Its level 2 version is the highest damage weapon in the game, I believe.
Yeah,
Per second.
It and the blaster are, well, no, I guess all of the weapons kind of, maybe not fireball, but a lot of them kind of fundamentally change at the 3rd level. But maybe none is as striking as, to me at least, as the blade in terms of how it deals damage.
It's probably the most aesthetically pleasing weapon in the game. Oh, now we see what Maurice was fearing on Max Hale's screen.
Oh, yeah, I told you it's a hard jump.
Yeah, let's not forget someone 325 is like Mystery Tournament top 8, like one of the best gamers we have around these parts. And also probably isn't even blind to the game, so. Now we're gonna see what this looks like for your average gamer.
Now we have saved here in the labyrinth, and these are roaches.
Oh, so
Very big roaches.
we're in the Labyrinth shop. This is interesting because if you have the machine gun that Marshmaster just picked up, by the way, the shopkeeper will give you like a turbocharge. Did you pick that up, Myth?
Yep, yeah, I got that.
It will like make the shots recharge faster. But if you still have the Polar Star and the Fireball, you can trade it for the Snake. And the Snake is alright.
Snake is good. In certain areas, it's the best weapon.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's just like after this era, you would get the Spur, and the Spur is the best weapon, and I will fight you on that.
You're gonna fight for a long time.
So do you just never get the machine gun?
No.
This man doesn't like the air.
It's
I'm telling you.
either Polar Star, Machine Gun, Spur, or Snake. All of those are
And it's-
exclusive.
Oh, so it looks like someone got the snake.
Well, yeah, that's what I said.
That's what he was narrating the whole
Yeah, it was
process
so
as he was doing
perfectly
it.
timed.
I did not hear you say he got the snake, and I didn't see that he got the snake because I was watching Max Hale do the jumps.
So the Snake goes through walls. That's like the big advantage.
Yeah.
But it also dodges enemies. That's the big disadvantage.
There has been a lot of times where there's been some stupid enemy on the other side of a wall.
Alright,
But
so
I would never give up the machine gun.
we're in the labyrinth. We have found Curly, who apparently was also thrown down here by Misery. He was unable to protect the Mimigas. They were taken away to the doctor place. We don't know where that is yet.
It's a mystery.
The machine gun, by the way, that Marshmaster has and is using is currently at level 1, but just got chomped by Croc, so it's going to be on level 1 for a while. Does it take longer to charge up the machine gun than other guns?
Yes. It's the gun that takes the most XP to level up.
Yeah, it felt like it.
There's one weapon that takes only 1 XP to level up, both times. It's so good.
Yeah, it's a shame.
We probably won't see it, so it's a weapon, when you level it up, it gets worse.
Yeah, I know vaguely about it.
Yeah. It's a good weapon, if you don't level it up.
Alright. Here, Dr. Giraud gave us a mission to go get a cure-all from this clinic over here. And what do we fight? We're fighting the ghost of Balrog.
Yeah, or something. It's just like this
Who
ghost.
Black is the name of this thing. It's some sort of Dark Soul, I guess.
But yeah, so Curly doesn't feel so well. She needs to be cured. And, I mean, why not use a cure all? It's gonna work.
Showing
Level
the
2
power
blade,
of the level
no
2
blank.
blade.
No one else.
Oh! For a second there, I saw the damage and I thought someone died with the
Yeah.
stomp.
And I was pretty sure that he had full health and was fine, and then you reacted to it, and I was like, "Oh God, was I wrong?" And then
So in this clinic, in the top right, you can see a door and a chest. In this chest is a thing called the arms barrier, which is pretty good. It keeps your weapons from leveling down so fast. But you need some kind of boost to get to it. You either need an item that we're gonna get, the machine gun, or you can also damage boost up there.
Damage boosting is fun in this game.
Let's see if someone 3 to 5 will try to do that. Because it's actually worth it, it's a good item.
Should also there's another item that we can get in the labyrinth. If we come back here with the spur, and we talk to the shopkeeper, we get the
star
or
thing.
something.
Whimsical star, I think.
Whimsical star is the name. And it creates three objects that spin around and eat projectiles and damage enemies for you. It's neat.
Someone 3 to 5 unsure how to get to that thing. You need to get from the left. Like a purple enemy there, you can use the damage boost. You're cool. You're not so cool, you can use the machine gun or the item we're about to get. Or actually not about to get, like, we could get the item soon, but then we will not be able to get the good ending. So, not gonna do that. Looks like someone is giving up. So after this weird elevator section... Oh look! It's a big tank-looking thing. And I want to talk about game design for a second. This game came out in 2004. That's before indie games were really a thing. Like, sure, they existed, but when this game came out, it was like a big deal. This game is amazing. And before the fight starts, you jump over this robot, you walk on the treads, and you can see I can stand on these things. And that's like... Nowadays you would say, oh, that's just like everyone knows that. That's game design. You teach the player, right? But like in 2004, I think that's impressive from a game design standpoint.
Pixel really knew what he was doing.
But yeah, this tank-looking thing drives to the right, drives to the left a bunch, like for time, I think. It's time-based. And then it will stop, open its middle, shoot some things at you. And then you shoot the green things. Because they flash. If it's flashing, it's important.
do they? I couldn't see what the hell was going on with this boss.
There's a lot of projectiles, but yeah.
Death by Marshmaster in Sand Zone.
Yeah, to a crocodile or something.
I think it was one of the mobile ones.
Alright, someone 3 to 5 has defeated all the little green dots. Now the boss is gonna change attack patterns and be like actually damageable. Here we go. The boss is gonna shoot these snake things? Fish?
That's
Honestly, I don't know. Missiles? Really?
Yeah,
I don't know, generic homing video game projectile.
that's fishes.
This boss can be pretty tough, but someone 3 to 5 is doing pretty well.
This is definitely the point when most people's no health upgrades runs die. Because there's so much stuff on the screen, all the homing. It's very difficult to take care of without getting hit.
I was getting hit a lot and just kind of, you know, absorbing health and
But
resources from all of the enemies in the area.
A cat! Monster X was a cat all along! Why is
Monster
a cat piloting the tank? Anyway.
Oh, is that? I didn't know. I was like, it was magically transformed. Like I was just like, whatever. I didn't even think that. I didn't stop to think that maybe it was just a pilot.
Oh, it's Booster!
What's this? That's interesting.
It's Booster, but the pastebin tells you, don't fall down this pit. If you fall down this pit, reset the game.
So, to continue on to the point of Maurice and good game design.
Please.
Oh, you gotta hit escape. You gotta hit escape. Escape. Reset!
Of course. But yeah, you're gonna talk about good game design.
Yeah, so if you look carefully on the ground right before that jump, because this is a very hard jump, you'll see that there's a little spot that's red. Right there on that block, right at the end. That's the spot where you need to jump.
Yeah. If you have the machine gun on level 3, it doesn't matter. You can just do whatever. You can even fall down the pit, but in the pastebin I wrote, if you fall down, reset, just because I didn't want to clarify. But yeah, if you jump from the red line, it's kind of free. Too late. And then he slowed down a bit. Good thing there's a
I
save
can't
point
believe
here.
this jump gates the best ending. Like that's really dumb.
It is.
I thought when you were like talking about good game design, I thought you were about to bring up that like
No, I'm
And
talking
this
about
is-
level design, not
this
not
is
the
the
fact
opposite.
that this is level design wise. Yes, I love the fact that there's a little indicator. The fact that I can't get the booster 2.0 if I fuck up this jump. Is
Hey,
bad.
spoilers! Oh wait. We don't know that yet.
You've already spoiled it.
Well,
You've said it multiple times.
I didn't say anything
we don't
about
know
it.
the consequences of why we're doing
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Anyway,
We
we're
just
at
know
the
that we have to
we're
do
at the end of the labyrinth. There's a big boulder blocking its door, and Balrog appears to beat us up. And then Curly is like, "All right, cool. Help us with the boulder." And he's like, "All right." Never mind. We fight him, and he grabs us and throws us away, which damages. It barely does any damage anyway.
Yeah, but he has missiles.
Yeah, he learns how
Missiles
to
are
shoot
bad.
rockets.
And he stole our rockets. Oh no!
Oh jeez, we're getting wrecked by this guy. We lost all our levels.
It's like fighting Kirby. Well, he's got backdrop.
Blade's down to
ability.
1. Level 1 blade is still pretty good if you
Oh,
can get
gets
close.
grabbed. Didn't actually do any damage.
Down goes Omega on Marshmaster stream.
3-5 has this. Defeated Balrog for the 4th time, I think. Well, he didn't fight the first time, so it's only 3.
Oh, and Maxwell
Aw.
taking a hit on the frog during Balfrog dying.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. We at the very beginning of the race, we saw Maxale not shooting down in the air,
Oh.
and I wonder if it's possible Maxale still hasn't really figured out that's a thing, because could have been pumping shots on those frogs as they were falling, but not a single shot was fired.
Alright, Labyrinth M. Which stands for
This is-
Mega.
This is the start of the Labyrinth skirmish section.
Yeah, this is just a long section. Curly is actually a friend here. She helps us.
Yeah, she's
So,
running around. Gunning.
Miss, which weapon does she have if you don't... if you take the machine gun?
He has your Polar Star.
Huh. Didn't know that. I was wondering about that. I was like, wait, does she have a second machine gun?
These blue bugs are awful.
They're perfect.
What?
Another reset on Kieran H's screen?
You mean on someone's screen?
Yeah.
Oh, Kieran.
The little sack thing is purple,
Yeah.
but the bug, the
Huh?
roach,
Oh, the ninja roaches.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
with the blue shell.
The armor.
They suck. I hate them.
Yeah, they do. You can't damage them from behind or something like that.
God, what is the name of the things? I'm blanking on it.
And?
No, there's a name for the bugs.
Cicada.
No. Yeah, make it.
Well, we're gonna find out next week because it's in the credits. Oh, Curly fell down into the spikes.
She's fine.
Yes.
She doesn't have your problem.
Maxale's doing really well for having 10 health.
Maxwell still has 10 health?
Yeah.
What? You have more than 10 health coming out of Egg Corridor. If you pick up the stuff.
Mm.
If you pick up the stuff.
Oh yeah, there's two.
It's very
There's
important.
two in there. There's one in
qualifier.
Mimiga Village. There's one in the cave, starting cave.
What is the Bab ending? The background has a pixel similar to the font a little bit, right?
the
in the
Bab
middle of
ending.
D. The
It's
Bab ending.
where we learn how to cook life pots on binging with Babish.
I can move the background slightly. It's better.
Nice.
What?
The entire Earth just moved for convenience.
It's just the map. I can move this wherever we want.
That's so weird.
Summon 3-5 is kind of low on health, but I don't know. I feel like you can always... Oh, you can just let Curly kill everything.
Yeah,
It's
Curly will
also a
just waltz
strat.
in and start shooting.
He's not
Remember when I
afraid.
said enemies behind walls? I was thinking of these 3 bugs exactly when I said that. So, someone putting the snake to good use and kind of dropping Curly down a pit, and then finds a teleporter.
Oh,
which,
it just goes back to the shop, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
This, if he falls down, don't fall down there, please.
Oh yeah, I had the machine
Can't
gun,
get
so
back
it
up.
was
Yeah.
quite easy to get back up. But
Don't do that. But
No,
I
normally-
don't know why this is here, to be honest. I don't see your point. Just a
to save
shortcut,
if you
but
got the machine gun.
A machine gun or something else.
It's because he knew in 15 years after I make this game, people are going to make a ROM-hacked randomizer for my game, and having these sorts of pathways open is going to improve the overall...
That's
Health of the
actually a
game.
thing. I think I need to go.
It totally
Now
is.
I need to go find the name of it because somebody's been talking about it in the Pixel Speed games. this
these little
week.
circle things are funny. If you kill the center, they all come flying at you, so the safe strat is to kill the outside first.
I was like, oh man, there's all these little ones harassing someone all the time, all these little white, and I'm like, oh, that's the bubbler. He's using the bubbler. That's his way.
They're all over his face. Dear God.
Right, we're at a dark place.
Interesting.
We can't go through the lion head, because, I mean, it seems dangerous anyway. Let's go through the door, but let's save first, because this boss is hard. When I played this game, I died.
Saving is important for this particular section of the game.
Right,
We
this-
should also check out Marshmaster, who has the level 3 machine gun finally, and
Right.
was using it to fly. If you shoot, so it knocks you backwards with recoil, and if you shoot down, it's enough recoil to have you get launched upwards into the air.
And you can do it forever, if you time your shots right.
Mhm.
Alright, Summon 3 to 5 is in the second place that the Pastebin talks about. In the ominous place with the gates you have to go through. We want to pick up an item before starting this boss fight. But first we have to, like, do stupid things to open this gate.
Just accessing computers.
But yeah, we gotta press the computer, press the switch, lower this elevator, go through the water for 5 minutes because it's so slow. And then
In
do it
context,
again.
it makes sense because think about what's after this, Maurice.
Well, yeah. Oh, he's jumping. That's Street Strat.
Jumping is actually faster than just walking normally in this game
Alright, here we go.
by a significant margin.
We're opening the big door at the end. We don't want to talk to Curly. Or picking up the item now.
Aaron each starting the Balfrog fight. Someone hopefully not starting a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
here we go.
bottom right of the room, there's a sparkling thingy. Then pick it up, and it's a tower rope. Towering things.
There's also some weird stuff at the top of someone's screen. I wonder what that is.
I bet it's the
Seaweed or
boss.
something.
Look like, yeah, maybe
I bet
some
it's
sort of seafood.
Alright. Oh look, it's a killer robot. One of the things that killed all the Mimiga. Kind of sad. Oh, it's still alive. Team 9 annihilated. Sweet. So, why were they here? What were they trying to kill?
Yeah, so the real reason
It's this thing.
The robots are sent from the surface was to actually go kill this thing, the core.
Yeah. We're gonna find out what happens when you kill the core. Because we shoot a bunch of rockets at it. That's a good strategy.
Arameth, we're getting the tow rope right now because we're gonna save before we actually get the bad ending, and we're gonna use that save to continue on to get best.
Yeah, I don't want to
Next
make them play it again. But yeah, so this boss works on cycles. It's annoying. It's only vulnerable right now, and all these little cores are like defending it, and it's really annoying. And then the water rises, and then you can't shoot the boss anymore, and then don't like this.
Oh, but we get to see the level 3 blade. King comes back for a brief moment,
Yeah,
but
it's
then
like
it
2
goes,
seconds.
then it goes away.
Then he died
'cause
again.
He gets hit.
Oh, someone don't get lasered. Someone's gonna get lasered. Oh,
That's
he
fine.
knows.
The juke.
Yeah, nice. Alright, mess him up. Pow! Snake in the face. Good damage.
Good work, good work.
And it's dead. We did it?
Question mark?
It's not a question.
Interrupting.
Oh no, it's Misery. He's upset. The heart of the island, and if you kill the core, the island will fall from the sky. Because apparently the island is flying. I don't think we knew about that.
Oh, and looks. Oh, this is bad. The water's gone up.
Well, we're gonna die.
It doesn't show any signs of coming back down.
I guess we're dying.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys. We'll see you here next week.
I think it's where the paceman says it's like pick up Curly, and yeah, I was like, but I can't. There's no
Yeah.
floor there. Did she land in a bad space for me to pick this up for some reason? Did a bug out?
But here's some foreboding lore. Jenka has a
The
brother.
rich woman Jenka has a brother. His name was Bulbs.
Turns out Curly gave you her air tank so that you don't die, but that means she dies. That's bad. But we can pick her up
Dies on Twitch.
because we picked up the tow rope, and we need a tow rope.
There's no other way to
Yeah.
pick anything up.
She's like an old car. But yeah, we got Curly with us, which is good because we need to do this for the best ending. Like all of this is just for to be able to save Curly.
Mhm.
Even not falling down the pit. Like if you fall down the pit, Curly dies, which doesn't make any sense, but it's just how it is.
Now here we are on the waterways, next
Oh.
area.
Yeah. Oh. Waterways.
Yeah. And we can see there's all of these currents everywhere. Oh gosh, I wonder what happens with currents in video games.
So fun fact about like since the magic is destroyed anyway, this map of waterway, right? It's got all these arrows where the currents are. So I had to pick like a spot where there's no currents, otherwise it would look weird.
That's good, that's good.
The magic is destroyed anyway now.
Oh, I still
It's
see the
ruined.
arrows in the bottom.
Ah
right.
crap.
You gotta lift it up like 5 pixels or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
this works.
There it is.
Yeah, we did it.
Perfect. Good job, Maurice. Alright, so here we go on our rapids.
Okay, so I was thinking of making a prediction, but then I was too lazy to do it. In this section, there's a door you have to enter, and it's not too hard to accidentally fail to enter it, and then you can't enter it anymore. And I was gonna make a prediction if any one of our players is gonna fail to enter the door.
Yeah,
gonna
it's
feel
an
long.
important door. It's tied
That
to
door.
the best ending, so they have to get it.
Right there. Whoa! Oh, that was kind of...
Good
That
job!
was a risky jump. Alright, here we go.
Ooh.
We have to save Curly. She's, like, barely alive at this point. You talk to the computer tells you to talk to the bookcase instead, so you do that. And then you know how to save Curly.
How convenient.
And how to treat blood. Yeah, it really is.
I imagine there's some sort of like drip valve.
The
Sort of
fun-
like how you would have on like a trumpet. So you open her mouth and all the water just comes pouring out.
The funny thing is you can save her like this, and then just leave her here.
hmm But because she doesn't have the air tank anymore, she would die.
Oh, that's true. She would just be stuck here.
Yeah, she would get flooded again and get washed out.
I pray for your victory. You want to leave her here? Yes. Why is it backwards?
It's a gotcha.
But yeah, so this is the last requisite that I put in the paste bin. Once you're carrying Curly again, you can go. So now everything is set up for the best ending. At least in this part. Ouch.
Ooh, taking a hit from the
Wait.
spikes there.
Why did she do
The
that?
spikes are real.
Also, that's actually
Yeah.
a big deal because you can't level it up again now.
That'll be fine. Don't worry
The
about
boss.
it. It's fine.
There were some spikes earlier that someone was very close to, and I was almost like, oh, are those ones like background tiles or something? And I wonder if someone had the same impression.
Is someone gonna die? He's got 11 HP.
Someone
And
will
then
not
one more
die
spike.
because this boss is a joke.
He's got 1 HP.
Needs a health drop.
Right, here's
Very
Iron
quickly.
Head. This is actually
Ironhead.
Oh,
That's
we're
it.
Done! Alright, we don't get to explain anything anymore.
dead. Yeah,
That's it.
we have to wait until he's back at the boss again, whose name has been spoiled.
So
I don't
I
hear
wanted to turn around and shoot the machine gun to like propel myself or something. Yeah, I just wanted to see it if that could be a thing here, and that makes the camera flip and put your character very far on the left side of the screen, unable to react to anything that
Oh.
happens.
Yeah.
So I got hit by a lot of spikes messing around with that.
It's not good.
Good jump this time.
There we go.
Nice. I only got
And
hit
we're good.
once. Alright, here's Iron Head. He's actually the boss of an earlier game that Pixel made.
Ikachan is the name of it.
Yeah. So, and there's a little Easter egg. If you kill this boss without taking any damage, Ika-chan will appear, like a lot of them, fly through the
Lots of
screen, and you get a useless item that does absolutely nothing. But hey, it's cool.
Good badge.
Oh, it's King.
There we go. We're seeing King.
King is actually
Yeah,
a
we
good
didn't
choice.
get a chance
here.
to talk about it, but
Oh, he
the
did
level
it!
3 blade
Yeah.
is
Oh.
unique in that it doesn't like when the level 2 or 1 blade hits a thing, it disappears, and that means you can shoot it again because there's a limit on how many you can have on screen at a time. So it's a good thing when it goes away. Level 3 blade will stick around and go like all over the screen, all over the place, no matter what. So you can't use it to do really high damage by mashing it up close anymore. But it covers a huge area, so all of those little enemies all get diced up, and it's quite useful that way.
King doesn't need us to avenge him. He can avenge himself now.
We're back in the Mimiga village. All the Mimiga are gone. Doctor has gotten everyone.
Van poof. Now reaping the fruits that we sowed earlier.
Oh.
Here's Booster.
He's
After
alive.
falling,
He got
into
new
the
glasses.
pit. Look, we never saw that his glasses.
Oh yeah,
were
his
broken
glasses
in the
are
first
broken
place.
if
It's
you
fine.
talk to him. Oh, we got Booster 2.0! It's
We
funny
have
because
flight.
like the bad version of it is not Booster 1.0, it's 0.8.
He finishes it in order to get himself out of the pit.
Oh,
No, he
I was
just
gonna
takes
be like, what's the justification?
No, he
for
takes
it?
the
Okay.
teleporter, doesn't it? There's a teleporter down there.
Well, gives him time or something. I don't know where that teleporter at the bottom goes.
Yeah, me neither. Really.
I honestly think he got back to the shop.
It goes
and
to
used that.
this. It goes to because I was messing around and I took this one to the labyrinth. and it
Ah,
takes
okay.
you there.
Yeah, so it just goes
Okay.
directly there.
Right.
Right, 7325 has a jetpack. Where's he going?
It's going to the graveyard.
Well,
Go get into that door that he saw earlier.
oh, okay, yeah, that's not gonna help, I think.
Yet.
I don't think
No, you
there's a
can't
point
go
to
in.
doing this.
Yeah, I forgot about this door actually. So when
Hi.
the racers were here earlier, I was like, oh, maybe I'll go back and check that
What's
out.
this?
I doubt
It's this
that.
cheeky mushroom.
Yeah, this mushroom is annoying. We're leaving. Don't want anything to do
Mushrooms-
with this mushroom and hope to never see it again.
Mushroom is a bully. Well, we got Marshmaster with King coming out,
Oh, hell yeah.
killing Balrog again.
He's got a sword.
He's not afraid of anything.
Oh, 7325 is going like back to the start cave, which is also useless for him. He's doing all these things that aren't useful yet or at all because he already traded his Polar Star.
And King's dead again. But
King
now we
just
get to
keeps
see how
dying.
far we've come.
Yeah. You can just use the
Well, I
sword.
mean, he has no magic resistance whatsoever.
Just spect all in strength.
Maxiel's been having a hell of a time trying to get out of grasslands.
You haven't seen the gun I have made. Someone stole it.
you feel bad.
Yep, we stole this guy's weapon.
Wait, so you mean the weapon that someone is using is the only bad trade, Nico? I don't know about that.
No, I agree.
It's again, every weapon is situational.
No, I think the
Aside
snake. The
from-
snake is the worst thing you can do with the Polar Star.
No, you could just not trade it.
Well,
Which I've seen people do the end game with just the Polar Star, and I feel bad.
it's level 1.
Oh, that'd be awful. It's not them doing anything at that point. It's Curly shooting everything because they just turn around.
All right, let's check out if the computer says anything, or not. Oh,
We don't need
someone
to
just knows where to
read.
go, or not.
Yeah,
There
I
we go.
didn't check the computer,
Head for the egg corridor.
and that was why I ended up going back to Labyrinth, because I was like,
Ah.
All right. Shockingly, something has happened in the egg corridor.
A man has fallen into the city, into the river in egg corridor.
I think a lot more than that happened. This place is a mess.
Yeah, and there's like dragons lying around, so.
There's dragon corpses.
Oh, this-
There's a living dragon
Oh,
corpse
the
thing.
snake is good for this one.
Oh, it's great.
Let's go. Missile upgrade.
Snake is really good in this area because everything is just blocked. Egg corridor is fine. It's fine.
I actually
What-
died here maybe more than anywhere else.
It's pretty
it's a
tough.
rough area.
Those spikes that throw from the ceiling, they catch you off guard.
So, Myth, if I remember correctly, you've played this before a long time ago and replayed it before this, right?
Yeah, I don't know how far I got on that first time through though.
Oh, Toroko kills Marshmaster.
As it should be.
Toroko is strong.
She's a boss.
Yeah.
Figuratively and literally.
Maybe those red flowers are pretty good after all.
Maybe we should eat some of them.
Yeah. Oh, here's this
Oh,
thing.
that's
There's one of this thing, or maybe
Gas
two in
bomb,
the
yeah.
entire
Yeah.
game. Oh, don't stand
This
so.
guy got me.
Oh, what?
This guy got me for sure.
I
you can
didn't know
kill
you
him.
can kill them.
I must have been so close to killing him. I must have been so close. The 96, huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
I just shoot it and run away, and then it booms.
I did run away, but not far enough.
It's
It
a
is
big
an absolutely massive
Big alley.
explosion.
Alright, kill the dragon. These dragons are so easy.
Yeah, what kind of chump would have problems with dragons? Oh, wait.
Feel it chill. It's 2 dragons, and they look more normal.
It's the Dragon Sisters.
So if you just keep shooting them, they never shoot you, which makes this fight very trivial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a wind-up. Which is made simple by the fact that you have a super missile launcher that we got from Balrog in Labyrinth. Nico, no. It only specified the things that we need for best end.
The paste bin
Yeah.
says nothing about weapons.
The Maurice just kind of assumed everyone's going to trade it for the machine gun because they're like, hell yeah, machine gun. And
Hell
then, like,
yeah.
that's where they're going to be at.
I mean, isn't that what we're seeing? Kieran has it. Marshmaster has it. Someone isn't blind. Alright, we made it to the end, but there's nothing down here. You can kind of cheese these enemies, I guess.
It's the power of the snake.
But
It's
actually,
ultimate cheese.
so I tell people to save here? Okay,
back.
thank you. I specifically told them, hey, when you go through Egg Corridor again, save. Because this is the save we're gonna use. Because Kazuma has gone to Egg Corridor. I don't actually know what's with the explosion. It's not very relevant. And he has successfully hatched this egg.
It's just about time.
Yep.
Soon.
I told him it's time on the end, so we're also gonna get some cutscene.
Marshmaster using the machine gun in the labyrinth to just skip all this stuff. I had it down at level 2 when I got here, and that was kind of sad.
You hate to see it.
It's important in the speedrun to keep it. Alright, we got on this dragon.
And that's it.
Hold on tight.
Fly off. They fly off into the sky,
Yep. And
feeling immense amounts of regret.
that's how the story ends.
No more game. That wasn't a new area that we found.
The Doctor attacks Earth using his army of 30 or so Mimigas. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we will not find out because Kazuma and the robot, whose name we don't actually know, they live in the mountains.
Regret. The
And
end. The time of 1:41:59. Someone regretfully finishes.
yep, it's that end. The music is super sad. We can't hear it right now because someone doesn't have good audio. It's super sad. We will hear it.
It's titled Hero's End, I think.
Alright. We have one more player in this race. And let's see how they're doing.
The robot's name is John Cave Story.
On Cave Story. Like sounds Undertale. Tremels is fighting Monster X. Or not. Already defeated Monster X.
Probably went back to
Just-
say something.
Yeah, the paceman says you want to save before you try the jump, and
Well, it does say in the
Probably.
next room.
it does say that.
I think
but
it's pretty
still
clear. No, he
I
was here
still
already.
Didn't trust it.
No, he was here. Oh, you didn't want to try to go for this or what?
Oh, yeah, if the cutscene played, then definitely was in this room.
Made the jump easy.
I guess if you were really nervous, you'd be worried about walking near the ledge in order to jump up to the save
Yeah,
point.
that's what I was worried about, but I
He
figured...
was probably farming experience for the boss fight.
Let me see if Shrambles has audio, because Shrambles seems to be ahead.
Yeah, we come back to Balrog's theme.
What's up?
Alright, let me help you guys. Let me get in the middle here.
He's a funny guy.
I love this toaster.
He's a lunchbox.
I've heard he's a toaster. I've heard he's a lunchbox.
Oh, that was like an air catch. He was gonna pile drive our main character.
He's got command grabs. Oh no! He's a Potemkin main.
Sword level 3 is good against the rockets because it just killed all of them.
If it hits.
Yeah.
It's kind of good against everything. It's just slow damage
I like it.
overall.
Also,
Slow
I
but
like
steady.
the imagery to it. The ghost of King helping us.
I don't like how much visual noise it creates all the time on screen. I can't tell what the hell is happening. I'm just trusting that all the damage projectiles out there are going to kill whatever's coming at me.
I mean, that's the point. You're trying to have faith in King. That's how his ghost has come back. It's a bond of trust.
Oh, this music on.
Taking in the...
I love it. I love this song.
Hey, this music owns.
Daisuke Maya doesn't know how to make music, Maya has. So good. I'll throw one in there too, why not?
Maxile throws in the towel right after... Oh, did he die to Curly?
Probably.
I think he died to Curly.
Let's no comment so far.
Been a pretty rough go for
Yeah,
Maxale.
not picking up not picking up HP.
Oh, he's still on
improvements
10.
is
Oh
really
god.
difficult. Yeah.
So he picked up the one in the cave and the one in Egg Corridor at the top probably. And that's all the health capsules he got.
Comment is, my brain says yes, my controller says nope.
Oh, okay. It's just some technical issues, unfortunately.
And now we see more of the background.
Oh boy. I know exactly where we are.
But this is like the middle, next to the clinic.
Yeah.
If you want, we could go somewhere else.
No, if we want, we could go up and actually get the arms barrier.
Yeah, let's see if Mushmaster gets it. Oh, he already got it.
Very nice.
Brambles
He's got
probably
the
got
machine
it.
gun. He doesn't need to.
Yeah. Wait, Shrambles has the...
Shrambles-
Oh, Shrambles is...
Scrambles has the
Polar
polar star. He's gonna be getting the spur.
Yeah, he knows. Didn't trade for the stupid snake.
And there he is in chat. The coward, someone 325.
Coward? Because he escaped the
Yeah.
island?
Yeah.
Ah! Oh
This is the
no,
best section
Kieran!
of the game.
Kieran,
Aw.
don't just stand there! Kieran was like getting jumped at and just stood there. 20 damage.
Well, there was an effort to run under, but it was too little, too
It was
late.
very late.
Oh, first time using the snakes?
Yeah, no,
What was your opinion?
To be honest, I never used the snake either, only in like the Cave Story Plus, like,
The challenge runs.
yeah, where you get it for free. Oh, Shrambles, don't drown. Shrambles, go back. Shrambles, go back. Shrambles, no. No, no, this is...
Does
oh,
he
no.
have
Oh god.
Oh, it peaks just up enough.
Oh, you get... Oh, okay. Good
just
game
high enough.
design.
You can't get out, but you can't get air.
Game design. Oh, I like this king. Right. It's so cool. What a sword.
He's slashing. Like your life depends on it.
But yeah, like all of these sections are so much harder without the machine gun.
Curly is doing a lot of work.
Oh yeah, it does help in that sense, that's true.
Yeah, but the mobility it offers... Like, you could just shoot out of that water, like, it'd be totally fine.
Curly, get in there!
Yeah,
Let her take care of things.
this moment, the snake really helps being able to hide behind that wall and shoot through it.
I mean, Rely Good Curly worked as well.
When she decided to go over there, my Curly was like stuck in the water back there or something.
You needed the other Curly brace.
And let's see how Mushmaster does against Monster X. Big tank looking thing.
And
It's
you'll
a big
notice.
X.
Oh look, it also has
Because-
a paw print on the side.
Yeah.
'Cause
You
it's
also
cat.
notice when he stops shooting, man, that thing recharges fast.
Oh, he has the...
It's maybe like 3
supercharger.
seconds
Hey, look,
in order
there's-
to recharge
There's a,
fully.
there's a paw print on the right side of Monster X.
Trying to think of what I know about cat and dog prints. See if I can like. It is different than the dog prints that you see in Labyrinth Zone, or not Labyrinth, Sand Zone.
Depends on, yeah. Get the health. Shoot the flashing things. Okay, everything's flashing. Shoot everything.
Shoot the screen.
I mean, I can see what you mean.
It's a lot of noise.
Oh, he's trying to shoot the
That's-
threats.
Oh, it's a cat's eye.
Ouch! The threats hurt. They hurt like a brick. Because it did the same damage as the bricks that Toroko throws.
Now you've just reminded everybody that Toriko's dead.
Toroko is
Sad.
so dead.
We killed her. We killed an
We did?
innocent rabbit.
Yeah.
She didn't deserve it. She was just kind to everybody.
It was good. Yeah, she was accepting of Sue despite Sue being an outsider.
And now she's dead because of us.
We still don't know why Sue, like, why she's here. Apparently she's the brother of Kazuma. She's a Mimiga. Isn't that weird?
It's so strange.
Alright, shoot the flash. Okay, yeah, this is so flashing.
This is the strategy.
Now you know about it. Looking pretty good. Just gotta get rid of these stupid snakes, fish missiles.
It's officials.
Snake fish missiles.
Is that German for missile?
No. German would be Rakete. Like in Windjammers. Raketenwurf.
I really want to
Oh,
hear
makes sense.
what snakefish missile is in German.
As eine
Ja.
Schlangenfischrakete. Kind of late to the cycle, so that gets it like halfway from where it was. So one more cycle like that, and that should be good enough. Alright, go.
Just
Just
need to fly up to the one lone
Oh.
heart.
it's not stopping. There it is. Go attack. No, attack the thing. It's gotta shoot
Yeah,
more of them.
Offense is really important in this game over
Oh,
defense.
just
at least
barely.
early on.
Woo!
Wow.
That was so close. It's a cat. Monster X.
That's dead.
It was a cat.
It was a cat.
It
I
goes
guess we could
plunging
pretend
down
like the
this.
tank exploded and the cat was shocked, but is not dead. It's merely stunned.
Well, it's defeated. Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you mean pretend? It was live-ish. I see no evidence that it was actually dead.
I
It
mean,
just
a
fell into the
tank
background.
blew up, though.
Well, yeah,
That it was
escaped.
inside.
It escaped.
There were many explosions,
It escaped.
and it didn't really seem to have control over its bodily movements as it fell
It's
through
fine.
the air.
It'll be back in Cave Story 2.
Alright, Mash.
fell through
No,
the air into a pit in the background.
Mash makes it
It's-
across the pit.
It's gonna return in Jenka's Nightmare.
Oh, where's Shramel's going?
Save.
Oh, that's smart.
Munched by a croc, but has the secret save point up in the ceiling.
Uh-huh. Well, that's interesting.
Alright, Shramel, it's time to collect the rope. So, if you talk to Booster when you fall down the pit, this item just doesn't spawn. It's really weird.
Is that like a glitch? Like it almost seems like it's not supposed
No.
to be.
No,
It's
it's
how it
just
works.
because you need the Booster 2.0 in order
Yeah,
to
it's-
beat the good ending and stuff. So
It's required for a lot of the areas.
yeah, if you don't get Booster 2, you can't do the good ending anyway, so it just doesn't let you anyway.
But we already established that like there's kind of no reason for in-game reason for why you get Booster 2.0.
Well, it's a bit silly. Like, okay, so if you fall down the pit, Booster is there, and he's like, oh no, Misery came and took everyone away, and now I'm dead. Here's my thing I've been working on, Booster 0.8. And then he gives it to you. And then, so the alternative is not talking to him, and he survives. So by talking to him, he dies.
He gives up hope.
Isn't that weird?
He entrusts his legacy to you.
Also, Booster
Oh.
0.8 sucks. It's like Booster 2.0, but it only goes upwards, and it does it in like weird bursts.
It goes in an arc, right up or left up, depending on which way you're facing.
It does it?
Yeah.
I thought it only went up.
It's like a very tight arc.
Brambles opting for Blade against all of these projectiles that come your way. Bit of Polar Star in there when there's a clear lane. I see. He chooses death over debugging.
Debugging is work. Oh, did
Which
Mosh
is a
not save
situation
Curly?
every coder.
Did he not?
Was there no one in the boulder room?
No.
Oh yeah, Mosh has
And
to save
she's-
Curly.
She's not in a clinic?
What?
You mean to tell me he ran through...
No, she has to be in the clinic.
Did he just not go to...
No,
he didn't
she-
go to fight Blue Black, that's it.
Yeah, but so she is in the clinic, right?
She's in the clinic right now.
Yeah,
But he has to go do this.
yeah.
Which means that he beat Monster X and went all the way through.
I mean, not that long of a walk.
Eh.
Fine.
Brambles was in a perfect position to get a bunch of fireballs
Ooh,
at
shrimp.
point blank into the boss, but the boss wasn't vulnerable at that moment, so none of them collided, and then it drifted out of the way by the
Oh.
time it was vulnerable, and now
Shrams.
Shrambles at 9 health.
Shrams is gonna get lasered.
There it is.
Comes
Whoa.
the jump
Oops.
baited the
Nice.
first one high. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it works out perfectly.
Alright, time to fireball in the face. Good angle.
Burn. Burn.
Ouch. 6 HP.
6 HP. 8 HP. 5 HP.
Oh man, it's like some weird Fibonacci sequence.
It's the reverse Fibonacci.
Oh, see, there's those
4
projectiles
HP.
coming in at that angle. Does blind spots on your diagonals.
Ouch. 1 HP.
1 HP.
This is
Oh,
nuts.
God.
I mean, no way.
This is
No.
It's not gonna do it.
Ow!
There it is.
Sniped. Right in the face.
Killed by a spawning
More
projectile.
like shotgun.
I almost feel like Shrambles was basically throwing in the towel on the attempt and was like, "Well, I'm not gonna straight up kill myself. You know, I'm gonna get point blank and I'm gonna mash the button, and then maybe, just maybe, he opens up and I just kill him right here.
What
But if he
happens,
doesn't,
happens.
yeah. But if he doesn't, I'll just try it again."
Does Shrimbles have the life pot right now?
I don't know. Players don't open their menus very often because you can swap with the buttons.
It is.
Once or twice I opened it to read an item description.
You will need to open it at one point in the second part, and that's like the only thing I can think of where you actually need to open the menu.
I think twice.
Also,
Twice in the same area you're talking about.
I'm gonna make people get the clock that we can compare times.
Yeah, I was just kind of playing the game. I was going fast because I like to go fast, but I was taking my time reading dialogue, and if I thought maybe there's a secret over here, I would go check it out. So I have no idea what my time actually is.
There's a clock in game that will activate in the final area, and then it will tell you your final time. There's like a speedrun incentive.
The Nikamaru or the
290
290 counter.
Right, let's see if Shrambles has any better luck on the core. Maybe not waste all the rockets at the start. I think that really bit them.
Yeah, sometimes even when the core wasn't even open.
Yeah. Ouch.
Taking the hit early.
Yeah, see, I think Shrambles was thinking, I'm going to throw Blade 3 out there, it's going to hit all these projectiles, and then, it kind of didn't, and you can't tell that it didn't until it's too late, just because there's just a big mess on the screen.
Shoot it! Shoot rockets! Do something! Oh, King is back.
Hold on, wait, Nika, that's a thing? Seriously?
A
That sounds
driving
incredible.
PSA that ends with the cave story game over pop-up.
You died.
I mean, it is
Try
old
again.
enough.
Alright, don't get lasered. The laser does a lot of damage, as far as I remember.
Yeah, it's like 10 damage a hit.
A lot of damage.
Damage values on this site?
Alright, rocket launcher. Pow pow! You still have like 9 bullets. Okay, 3 bullets, whatever. Ah, it's almost dead!
I have full health at the end of this.
Yeah, he's doing so well.
Well, the projectiles followed him. I had a lot of trouble parsing background, foreground
Curly killed it!
in this fight.
Curly!
Nice job, Curly. Boss wasn't even on screen.
Truly the best protagonist that we could ask for. Curly brace,
Yeah,
everybody.
hell yeah. Let's go. The machine gun doing work. Ooh.
I want to get a tier list of video game helper characters from Maurice.
Oh, I mean, Danny.
Danny from the fireman at the top, right? And then
Like, there's no second, third, or fourth. It's all Danny.
there's a huge power gap.
Now what's 6th? I'm genuinely curious.
Friends can breathe.
Hooray!
Pick up Curly. I like how it asks you. You want to use this item to do the one thing the item can do?
Do you want to save your friend? We got a complete pause from Kieran for some reason.
Huzzah!
God, I love this entire interaction in the labyrinth.
Oh, it's waterway time.
Hooray! We're back.
3 arrows.
Going for a swim. It's okay, the arrows are gone, Maurice. You don't need to worry about them anymore.
They're like conveniently not in the top right, which is good. Oh man, I like King. I like
So
sword
good.
level 3.
This video only has 17,000 views. This wasn't like a viral video or anything. And now I'm wondering what circles the Great Sarnico is running in that this was a thing.
Hey man, I found some good car crash PSA videos. Oh yeah, sure, let's watch that on Friday.
Right, Mash beats up Balrog.
Very
It was
nice.
kind of close actually. 8 HP.
Gets the super missiles. Now we've got a big orange missile launcher.
Right, Rambles needs to go through this annoying big room of everything.
Currents. Yeah.
At one point in these currents, I got trapped in a loop, and I was like shooting the machine gun. I was like holding left and right, and nothing seemed to.
Yeah, this one is annoying. Big room. Where the bubble
No,
is
before the
useful.
room even. I did the loop in the previous area, maybe 15, 20 times before I finally got out. Like it. I
15?
don't know.
The big
I was
double.
I was holding. I held one direction on the D-pad and nothing happened. Then I held a different direction on the D-pad and nothing happened. And then I
Right.
shot the gun and nothing happened. And I was doing diagonals and I don't know what happened.
Ramble sees the
Alright,
door.
here we go.
Ooh!
Good jump.
It was so close too. It was like a small jump. No, you do want to rest.
Why don't you take a rest? Come
The
on.
computer just straight up tells you.
There is somebody living on the other side of this computer that is helping you.
The music in this game is so good.
Oh, that's the best. It's probably one of the soundtracks that I still listen to regularly. And the worst part is we didn't even hear the best song. We heard like a split second of probably the best song
So,
today. Moon Song.
did we hear any of it?
Yeah,
Where?
it played as we were out in the outer wall.
No, we didn't have audio for that. I don't think Moonsong plays anywhere else. And we didn't have audio on Summon
Only-
3 to 5.
Yeah, only in the outer wall. We'll hear some of it eventually.
Yeah, we will hear it.
At
Right.
some point.
Pick up Girly!
Throw her.
It's so funny that you can save her and just leave her here. And it even asks you, do you want to leave her here? Come
I
on,
want
you're
your friend to be healthy.
a yes man, right? Video game characters always say yes.
No, we've already established this robot says no.
No.
Do you want to fight me with that little Pichu? No. No.
Want to build a bomb?
Yes.
Ooh, level down.
Do you want to save? No. Are you sure this is a good idea? Yes.
Kieran's going. He's collecting dollars. Maybe he looked up what to do, which is fine.
Man, it's fine. As long as people play the game, that's good. Because this game is great. Now here you go. Shramble's fighting Ironhead.
Let's see if Shambles gets the useless trophy. Oh, lots of damage. And didn't
Yeah,
take damage.
that was how I ended up beating this boss, actually. Exactly like that. I had the blade level 2, and it backed up into me, and I was like, whoa, no! And I just smashed the hell out of it all the way across the screen.
Does so much damage when you could just point.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. No, that's the wrong weapon.
He's trying to cook the fish.
You need the metal. Don't get hit. Empty.
Instead of gas. Ooh.
Yeah, use the
Whoa.
sword. Sword is good. Oh,
There
very
we go.
nice.
There they are.
No damage.
Swim, Ika-chan, swim.
Oh yeah, when you said Ika metal, I was like, Ika means squid, but these aren't squid. But now I see the squid.
Yeah. If Trembles were to check his inventory,
Don't
You
do
would
it.
find-
Don't do it, Shrambles.
don't kill the smiley fish.
Fun fact, that fish doesn't respawn. Most other people in this race have killed that fish. And I think touching it also kills it. Because I know one of the big things is you do a damage boost off of it.
Yeah.
In order
After
to get
getting
out of
the
water
silver
faster.
locket.
Yeah.
Right,
I
Marsh.
don't know if it was just like Battletoads PTSD or something, but I saw him and I was like, he's gonna eat me. He's a vicious killer, and
It's kill or be killed!
he must be avoided.
Right, Trembles has successfully not talked to Brewster earlier, so he's still alive.
It's alive with the will to fight.
So yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned this, but a while ago a research party was sent to this island, comprised of Dr. Brewster, Professor Brewster, Kazuma Sue, their mother, and the Doctor, the evil guy who's been stealing all the Mimigas. Oh,
As
and
well as someone else, but
yeah.
they're not important.
yeah, one other guy. I don't even know his name.
It's Ito.
Ito?
Yeah. I-T-O-H.
I mean, he really isn't important. Even if you know who he is, he's not important.
He has moments. I'm also noticing, man, Tramble still has the Polar Star.
Oh,
and
wait.
has left.
Why does
He's
Tremble still
gone
have
to
the Polar
egg
Star?
corridor.
No, you have to get the spur.
It's too late.
I mean, it's not too late. He could go back. He can also get it later.
Yeah.
But I mean, he should get something. The Polar Star sucks.
It's not finished. There's a reason why it sucks. God, I gotta say, the map is now tripping me up with the background on Shramble's screen. Like, oh, this looks weird. A sick part of me wishes that there was still like a Basil hidden behind the wall that only moves after you get on screen down there.
Ooh,
Ooh, that was a good dodge.
that was cool.
Yeah,
Oh, where's he going now?
he's going back.
Getting the spur. Wait, is he
Probably.
getting the spur?
He's going all the way back.
I see no other reason to go back other than getting the spur.
Somebody told him about this gun that he's
Wait,
forgotten.
is he? No, he's
He's teleporting back.
not in the voice chat that I would expect him to be in if he's actually getting told things.
Oh, Kieran dies to the red spikes by the parrots.
Yeah, we're getting the spur. He
He's
just
going up.
forgot about it, like halfway into Egg Corridor 2. He was like, oh wait, there was a weapon
Something
up
missing
here. Ugh.
Miss.
What do I so hot? I can just go from this cage. I need to go up here.
Although this is demonstrating something very helpful.
Yeah, for
We
health.
saw that Shambles didn't completely doesn't have to completely hold down the booster. You could feather it. This is going to be incredibly important later.
This is a spoiler for mess.
I already knew.
Bam, bam! Just destroying these things that take one
Die,
damage to kill.
die. Big overkill.
Alright, here we go. The best weapon in the game. We talk to this guy and he's like, hey, wait a second, that's my gun!
You've been talking this thing up this whole race.
It's so good.
Give that back. Ha. And then he's like, huh, actually, you know, I'm kind of moved by the fact that you used this unfinished gun for so much. Because a gunsmith is nothing without someone to use the gun.
I'll give it back to you once it's done, of course.
So Polar Star became the spur.
The Spur is an incredibly
Best weapon in the game.
good weapon. In that, when you shoot, it's the Polar Star V3. But you can charge it, and it becomes a laser of
That just
varying
destroys
sizes.
everything.
Level 1 is now the old Polar Star level 3.
If you just
Yeah.
tap it, it becomes level 3 for free, always 4 damage. And when you start holding, it will charge your levels instead of using Doritos to level it up. And this does so
Anything
much
that
damage.
if it doesn't rely on Doritos, that's pretty sick.
Yeah,
It does not at all.
And
Which
then
makes it
the fact
de
that it
facto-
stays full old Polar Star damage forever.
this does like 200 damage if you hit something head on with this.
It should also be said, this might actually come up. You can charge it fully, switch weapons, and it'll maintain the charge.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good weapon. I like it.
It's a very good weapon. It's by far the best weapon for endgame.
I like how Shrabbit was halfway to act. I should change this back to Waterway because we're not in the
Wait,
egg corridor
no.
anymore.
But wait. Now we are back in the egg corridor.
Alright, we did it.
Switched it back for 5 seconds.
I can't wait for part 2, where Maurice has spent the better part of the entire week leading up to the race. I assume it's in a week. maybe
Yeah,
it's
next Saturday
It's
probably.
Next Saturday, same time, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 p.m.
not, where you've coded image recognition software to change the background according to the furthest area detected on screen automatically.
Maurice, it has to be 3 different maps that it switches between. You know which 3 maps it needs to be.
It is, the end area is really more condensed than what we've seen so far. Yeah, see? You can just shoot it like this now, because you have a laser. The Spur owns. 1-hit kill.
It's very, very strong.
We kind of missed there.
It's
Doesn't
a
count.
glancing shot.
Does mean you have to charge though. I never like charge weapons.
Well, you don't have to charge. You can use it as a level 3 Polar Star for free.
No, but you're not being optimal if you're not carrying a charge around for the first thing that shows up on screen.
You just made me remember
Arguably, it's
Iron
also
Man.
not optimal to do that.
Oh, what? Don't just stand there!
127 damage! When was the last time you
Oh, does
saved?
he have to get... No, okay. I thought
Okay.
he would have to get the spur again.
You're back, eh? That's still my gun, eh? Oh, there's a dog hole.
He was just standing there.
Didn't realize that thing does 127 damage.
It's
Yeah.
an insta-kill, yeah.
But it's a big spike.
Most things falling on top of you are insta-kills.
Yeah, and the things that aren't instant kills still hurt a lot. Like we saw Omega did 20 damage. I think the Black Balrog Ghost thing in the clinic also does a lot of damage if it lands on you.
It's like 8 or 10, I think.
Oh, this weapon is so good.
It's got a satisfying sound, too.
Yeah. Hit the thing. What? He didn't even hit it at all. Uh-oh.
He's gonna try to mash it down.
Oh,
He's gonna charge the laser.
oh, it's just 30.
Down to
wow.
5 HP.
Oh, ooh. Oh, he killed him from
Ooh.
behind. That was cool.
It's a good shot.
He should be leveling up his other weapons with all these Doritos, especially the big ones. Alright, don't stand here in the middle. Nice.
Very good.
Ouch. Ooh.
3
Okay.
HP.
Okay, he has 3 HP for this boss fight. So the thing is, you can actually skip this boss fight by just not picking up this item.
Yeah, you can leave. The hole's right there on the right side, but then
And
it gets blocked. once
Also,
it
it's the
starts.
kind of boss fight where you don't have to take damage if you just keep shooting them in the face, right?
Mhm.
Ooh, that's bad. Shoot.
If all you want to do is do charge lasers, though, you're probably gonna have trouble keeping both of them closed.
The thing is, they're like staggered. Look how good
It
this
works
weapon
well
is! It's so good.
And you can shoot up. It's so good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, that was close.
oh.
Yeah,
That's
just
close.
tap
There
it.
goes. There
Shut
we
that-
go.
Nice.
Shut that trap up.
What is the save point at least?
Very, very important that Trambles takes this save.
A corridor?
Question mark? Something happened
Oh
here.
god, oh jeez, oh jeez.
Wow.
Okay, that was cool.
What a
confident.
graze.
That was cool. I like it. And then once again, Kazuma has hatched the egg, offers us to leave the island because there's nothing else we can do now. We
No, of
accept.
course not.
Well, yeah, no.
Nothing we're gonna fight is weak to laser beams. They all have massive resistance to that. Or machine gun pellets. Or
Here's your favorite song
snakes.
for like 10 seconds maybe.
Oh, it's so good.
There's no other way.
You just gotta go.
We did what we could. Nothing.
There it is.
Marshmaster's doing some loops now. We're on loop 3.
There we
All right.
go. This map is also fantastic. I've had this for my wallpaper for the longest time.
I like the ghost now flying behind them on the layout.
They're haunting. Being haunted.
Yeah, they should be.
Haunted by their decision to leave.
Marshmaster gets spiked.
Low HP is dangerous.
Come on. Let us
Me-
hear the music. I think he alt-tapped. Yeah.
Utterly disappointing.
It's like a very music that tells you, yeah, this was not the good ending.
It's very morose, yes. You made a choice. Now you have to live with it. Or do we? Tune in next week.
Oh, done.
Yeah.
Any
Time of 2:20:47. Contrary to. There we go.
I have prepared for all of this. Alright, let's go to Marshmaster.
9 HP wandering through waterways. I think
Well,
one of those spikes kills, doesn't it?
one of the spikes will do 10 damage.
Yep. Good luck.
I
If you
did
can
think
make
it
it to
was a little bit of a shame that the game respawns you with 10 HP after you die.
Well, it's whatever HP you had when you saved.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it saves your HP. Marshmaster, stop going in a circle.
It's dangerous up ahead, Maurice. He doesn't.
I'm telling
wanna
you, I
go.
don't know what you do to influence
You just
how
jump.
you go through that area.
You just jump so that you end up in the upward stream.
You're actually on the ground.
God damn it, Trambles. Comment, spur of the moment to join this race.
Oh, the arrows are back. God damn it.
Oh no.
There's so many
It's just
arrows!
gonna get worse the further you go, because there's more currents. You gotta go up, up. There, that's good.
This is good. I can switch to the other scene because I didn't prepare it.
Which one?
Actually,
Sansa?
hold on, I'll set that up. No, the two-player scene.
Ah. Yay, we learned how to save Curly again. So it occurs to me. You've just finished draining her out, and you're leaving, right?
Yeah.
She's going straight back in the water.
Well, I mean, she's in your air
With the
bubble now.
bubble.
Yeah. Fine.
Is she in the air bubble right now?
It's... yes. Probably.
Probably close enough. You're right. Ah, with the power of flight, anything is possible, including not getting hit by spikes. I lied.
Something's coming.
What's that? It's a reference. Has anybody missed the Eco Medal?
Not yet. Everyone we saw beat this boss has done it without taking damage.
Pretty sure Marsh already got hit.
Well, I guess you
Had to have. No. There's the hit.
Oh, no, he has
Because
to
Marsh
die.
walked in with 3, got a heart
Don't do so well now.
to get to 5. No squids. No squids.
Unfortunate.
Hmm.
Alright. Let's see how this looks.
It's like perfect if you move the map down right a bit.
I can't. The map ends there.
Oh no.
Want me to start moving it around violently again?
It's going insane!
How about like here?
Oh, that's great.
Looks like waterway. That's not someone 3 to 5, that's Kieran.
Someone's doing so well, he's gone back in for another round. Screw the snake, machine gun all the way. And Kieran immediately
Into the
impales
ceiling.
himself on
Yeah.
spike ceilings. I'm telling you, flight. It's an addictive substance. Alright. We have Marshmaster going into Egg Corridor question mark. Also, a really good song for this area too, Scorching Back. In general, the OST for this game. It's great, fantastic. It's a shame that there are some songs in the OST that we won't hear at all during this continuation race. So many toaster fights. Oh, look at the movement from Marshmaster. I'm loving it.
Marsh gives runs through everything. Oh, Marsh is gonna die.
You can't run through this thing.
Oh god.
It's gotta retreat, retreat.
That's
fall
not
back.
enough.
Oh god.
It is.
Oh,
by
wow.
barely. He was one tile out of it.
The explosion is a circle.
Yeah, I didn't think so
assumed
either.
it would be a square.
Yeah. Same. Level down, level up.
Same frame.
Okay, stand in the middle. Yeah, yeah, we got it. Oh.
Good dodge, good dodge.
Time for some dragons. We got the XP at least.
It's so big and juicy.
Yeah, what the hell?
He's looking at which weapon he wants for it.
Egg observation room?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess the menu shows you the weapon level of every single weapon you have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's definitely a number of times where I
This
was-
is different. Oh
He's
god,
jumped down.
oh what a strat.
He's engaging with the boss.
I love it.
It's a bold strategy.
Oh,
Ah, too bold. Too bold.
Dragon.
He lived an exciting life. Then he
Oh, there's
died.
no save point in anywhere before that fight?
No, it's destroyed.
Oh, so I can...
Because this is the room where there's the save point, where we're fighting the Dragon Sisters. Alright, so while Marsh is doing this, an interesting thing about the flight that you can do with the machine gun, it maintains your momentum from your jump. So if you booster off the ledge and then start to machine gun fly, you'll continue at booster speed the entire time. Which is something really cool that you can see in this area if you do it.
Oh, Kieran has found all the dogs. Jenka gave the key to Balrog instead. Why did she do that?
She was being assaulted by a giant toaster.
Don't think she really gave it to them per se.
Yeah, but that's what Balrog said. He was like, oh wow, thank you.
He's being facetious.
Marsh,
Marsh, get out of there!
I don't know. Like there's some enemies in this game where there's only one of. That guy, the guy at the bottom, the door at the start of the game. It's a bit weird. Like, why are these enemies there?
Why not? It's cool to have unique enemies more than generic ones all over the place.
There's two of those stupid bone throwing guys. Like to the right of where Kieran is right now. At the bottom here. This guy. And
That's a good enemy. Different strategy, the American option.
what?
Yeah.
These are called the zombie dragon sisters, by the way. They don't look like zombies to me.
It's the eyes.
They have that sort of pale brown color instead of the green.
Oh wow.
Good kill, good kill.
Mushmaster shot the right one so much that the left one died from shock.
This is why you don't share health bars, kids.
Yeah. I like bosses where if you kill one of them, the other one gets like stronger than both of them combined. So you gotta kind of time it.
Mm-hmm.
A cool mechanic. Marsh, save the game.
No.
Nope.
Fine. Marsh has the power of flight. Why does he need to save?
Okay. I mean, yeah, this section is pretty easy, actually.
It's just a little stretch.
Alright. There's two of this boss in the game. That's true. Not even the bosses are unique.
I mean, we fight a toaster lunchbox multiple times.
Yeah,
These are
surprisingly
cool
few
toaster
bosses
lunchbox.
are unique.
I mean, we're also gonna fight some more egos, right?
Not as a...
Well, not as a boss. It's doing that thing.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Yeah. Not really meaningful spoilers, please.
You're gonna see stuff at some point.
Oh. Alright, Mashmaster is gonna chicken out and escape with Kazuma.
Sad day. But we get to hear the good song again.
It's true. I mean, we would get to hear more of the good song otherwise.
And then we might get to hear one of the other best songs of the game.
Aaron gets dinged with the first two blocks, gets caught switching weapons by the third block.
Right.
Torko. Teaching him a lesson.
Oh, he didn't save? No?
Oh no.
Wait, like four more dogs?
No.
Wait, really? No
I think
way.
He has the
No.
key.
Yeah.
He has to have the key, but there's only one dog in there after the key gets stolen.
Oh, okay.
Because the other dogs run away.
But he didn't save when getting to the storehouse. Good.
Drops in and dies. So, in order to heal up... Wait. Yeah, in order to heal up, you can walk right
Mm-hmm.
down into that area, and all the bottom layer of blocks are all hearts.
The top one, too. Top two.
Big heals. More heroes and
The end.
disappointment. I thought you were better than this, Marsh.
Yeah. It's the easy way
Pace
out.
been told him to do it.
I thought you were
Stop
better than
shaming
this,
all our
Maurice.
players in this race for doing what they're supposed to do.
It's Maurice's fault then for telling them to be awful.
Yeah, I should like just get them. Yeah, do the bad end and not tell them how, and then it's kind of their fault.
No, just have them do best end in one sitting.
Oh god, no.
Lunatics.
We've seen enough forfeits as it is already. I Oh god,
Or have
Kieran.
like a dot done after, you know, after normal end. But then the players have the choice to go back in for bonus points. for
No,
best
no,
end.
we're doing best end.
Yeah,
I think
next
normal end is also so short.
it's a decent length.
Especially
Climactic.
since the final cave is gonna be the easy version if they want.
Yeah.
A parrot playing keep away from Kieran.
Yeah, these parrots. are
God, I
stupid.
hate these things so much.
This is where the bubbler comes into play.
This was the first time I ran out of ammo on the machine gun.
You're just sitting there trying to take them all out.
Yeah, I was just dumping into him. Like I was using it to fly and kill enemies all over the place. And then when I came in here, since I had been using it, it was only like half full or something. And it's not enough to kill them all.
A lot of people skipped Balrog 1, actually. I know, what, 2 people that we were actually watching did.
Mm-hmm.
I think the majority skipped the first Balrog fight. I only saw one person fight him.
Oh, it's King! He's got a sword! Damn.
This is it for the last time. He's learned lessons from all the other
Yeah,
times.
this time he's gonna dodge the lightning.
He's gonna.
Ah, so close.
She fired early. I saw it.
To be fair, the lightning should have hit the doctor as well.
Oh, he's magic. Flying will not do you any good because she can throw up.
And then powers down, so can't stay on the ceiling anymore.
Gets hit again.
I can tell a lot of the mental processes of like managing the weapons is interfering with Kieran's ability to just like move, dodge, shoot.
It's definitely a trial in multitasking when you want to
Oh.
swap weapons.
Oh.
What? Wow, my god.
My fault.
All right, 6 times the charm. King, you can do it.
I should have done this from the start. Make the background a bit darker. Alright, let's see how Kieran does against Toroko. And then I think we're gonna rate Kieran.
Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, the dodge is dodging blocks.
The little flowers are little guys.
Yeah.
Little
They
guys?
just kind of evaporated in the explosions happening in this boss fight.
Yeah, they got little legs. They're jumping around.
Flowers only do 1 damage. So if you wanna get hit, you wanna get hit by the flowers and not the blocks.
Does the amount of XP loss correspond at all to the damage you take?
Yes, I believe so.
I have no idea.
So you might even want to like get hit by flowers intentionally just for iframes.
Oh,
That was
Tried to
close.
do one
Honored.
big curl around jump.
did he save? Okay, good. All right, let's
Yeah.
see. Let's see this again. Oof. Toroko just gets bullied.
It's sad. Truly tragic.
Maybe it's the best for everyone that she eats some red flowers.
No, because then she dies, Maurice.
Well,
The best for everyone.
It's the best for everyone that the Mamiga, who has done nothing but be kind throughout this entire game, aside from being kidnapped, of course,
she's
eats a red flower, goes rabid, and dies because we are forced to put her down.
well. I mean, so far she hasn't died. She's done pretty well for herself since then. She's been more assertive. She's
She's
more
been
confident in
kidnapped.
herself. She's her own Mimiga at this point.
Maurice.
She can lift blocks and throw them around. That's pretty cool. Look at this. I want to be able to do that.
One might argue she's absolutely not her own Mimiga anymore. that it's
She's
the
out of
complete
control.
opposite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
She's
can't prove it.
mindlessly going insane and attacking as if windmilling at anything near her.
You can't prove that.
She's throwing bricks at you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What does it say when you defeat her again? Probably nothing. Probably
says
nothing insightful.
It says defeated frenzied. Toroko.
Frenzied.
Yeah.
Frenzy. I wonder what the
But I mean-
definition of that word
Well,
is.
that's just like the how the robot sees
She's
it.
just so excited
yeah.
to be free.
Yeah.
She's just whipped herself up in
in
a frenzy.
pinball, frenzy is a good thing.
Yes, because this is pinball. I remember that part when
It's
I was
kind of
playing
like
pinball,
pinball.
where giant bricks were thrown at me.
Kind of like pinball.
I'm used to Marie saying some
I'll-
mean, cold business. But that
I'm
was,
defending
that
Toriko's
was
honor here with
that was
this
the
one, man.
wildest thing I'd ever heard him say.
This innocent Mamiga is
Oh, we
being
did it!
slandered by Maurice.
Woo!
Look, he's even excited. He's excited that she's dead.
Yeah.
He's cold and heartless.
No victory music. It's sad. Disappears because she's dead. Question mark. Yuck. He's also dead. Everyone's dead. But we got a cool sword. Hell yeah. I mean blade.
If you want to see Kieran H take up the sword and continue through the rest of Cave Story because you haven't got enough of it, then stick around because we're going to raid Kieran H. You should stick around anyway because you got to know that part 2 is coming up next week. Not Sunday, but Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, where we'll be picking up from that last save at the end of Egg Corridor and heading towards the best ending. This game gets a lot harder. I don't know how hard these two do, but I know it does get much harder.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough.
We're gonna like even I think someone 3 to 5 is gonna die a bunch, and I don't. Did we see? He died to Iron Head of all bosses
Yeah.
because he got
I mean, that's
spiked
what
4
happens, 'cause
Because he
times.
took 40 damage from the spikes on the way there.
Look, that won't be a problem next stream. All right?
I mean, spikes will still be an issue.
Yeah, but they're not going to cause you to be at 1 HP when
Oh, yeah,
you're going
that's
into
true.
a boss fight.
Yeah, that's useful.
It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
We also have Gamesgiving coming up pretty shortly. It's our event where people give games to each other to race. It's called that even though Thanksgiving is like 6 months away. But happy Gamesgiving, everyone. We'll see you around for that. We'll see you back here next week for more Cave Story. Till then, have a great day.
Oh, this should have worked.
Goodness gracious, that last bit about Zorko.
Dorko is having the time of her life.
It's the end of her life. That's it.
Well, yeah, see, it's the time of her life. After that, it's the time of her death.
Oh my god. This is a lot better than doing a bad ending run, honestly.
But yeah, Myth, should I send you the thing again once I have it done? The paste?
Yeah,
Alright.
that was the only reason I didn't stop, because I assumed there might be more I need to do.
Yeah, there's like some stuff. It's not as bad. Like, it's more like you have to do this thing at any point now. Alright. See you next time.
Alright, take care.